Hello!
Welcome in, Cyborg. Congratulations on claiming first. I hope you're doing well today.
Hello there.
Hello, Torpor. Welcome in. Thank you very much for the treat for the bar staff. I've not long brushed my teeth, so I will get the treat out of the jar and I will eat it once my mouth doesn't taste like toothpaste. Just notice that pop-up that Twitch has put up. Oh, okay. Twitch doing a thing with Audible, it seems. Oh, lovely, Cyborg. Well, I hope you enjoy your new book. And congratulations on completing your new 52 run. So. Hey, Cypher. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Legit, I named this stream thinking of you, Cypher, because I know how much you love Sally. And I knew you wouldn't give a fuck that Detective Grimoire is in the Detective Grimoire game. Hey, Rocket. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today.
Cypher_Orange just subscribed with Prime. I am the bad penny. You'll never be rid of me.
I wouldn't want to be rid of you. Are you a bad penny or a lucky penny? Oh, well done, Rocket. I think the pre-rolls are done. So why not just get straight into it, right? Oh, well done. So you can see, I have started to play this off stream, and I did mention that a couple of weeks back, I think it was. Okie dokie, Cypher. Talk to you soon. We're not gonna play this one though, we're gonna start fresh. I didn't get very far, as you can probably tell by the fact that I've met no one and found no clues. Hello! Eavesdrop what the stars are saying, earthly
floating, helpless from the worst of jealous hunger, selfish thirst. Take a moment, kneel and meet the flowers growing at your feet.
Okay, that was quite quiet for me, so I assume it was probably quite quiet for you folks too. I will futz with the sound settings. I mean, it's supposed to be a little quiet, but that was very quiet. Oh,
Bar stools.
that was unexpected.
The wood is rotting, so I've strategically chosen not to sit on them.
Hang on. I'll turn it up in OBS for now, because it won't let me into the settings menu yet.
It's what remains of the Stone Top Inn. Looks like it's been closed for some time. Although I don't have any point of reference, maybe it looked like this when it was still open.
You know, come to think of it, yeah, I just don't have access to the settings at all right now. What I'm going to do, because I don't think I turned the voice volume down. I think I turned everything down a little bit except for the voice volume. So I'm actually just going to turn my desktop audio up.
It's the case file, the reason we're here.
Okay, that's bumping the orange on OBS now, so should be decently audible for you folks.
It was left for us right here on the bar.
Hey,
Oh!
Corvus, welcome in.
Oh, hello.
Hope you're doing well today. Who else in the UK had a heart attack on Friday? If you mean because of the alert system being used to tell people not to light bonfires and barbecues, I didn't, because it didn't go off in Scotland. But everybody that was on comms for the race that I was commentating on Friday did get the alert and all jumped out of their skin. A rugged leather-bound folder. It was left on the bar of the Stone Top Inn. Contains a single handwritten letter and 2 photographs. For Detective Grimoire. Murder victim, Captain Magnus Mortuga, 39. Location? Illusion Theatre, Mortuga Submarine. Mortuga had locked himself in the room. It was later forced open and the body was discovered. Mortuga was found alone, laying on his back with a single cut across his throat. No bladed weapon of any kind was found in the room. The Illusion Theatre is mostly empty, save for an ancient stone cauldron with a thick metal lid. The purpose of this cauldron is unknown. However, I am informed that it has never been unlocked before. It is now unlocked. It is now open. Signed, Captain Seafoam, Captain of the Mortuga Submarine.
Captain Seafoam. As far as I know, that's who hired us, and who left the case file here in the inn. But where are they now? Where is anyone? Sally, what do you think? Great contribution. Lamps. They've stopped giving out light and taken up dust collecting. That's also what I plan to do when I retire. There's nothing written on the barrels. I'm sure they were once filled with some kind of wonderful, unsanctioned local ale. It's a painting of a sea serpent. Wait, is it a serpent if it has legs? What do you think, Sally? Ah, thanks for clearing that up. Fishing trips on board the Dearest Selena. I'm guessing that's the name of the ship. Enquire with Felicia Stonetop at the bar, or with Sylvia Seafoam at the harbor. It's some book Sally's been reading. She insisted that we bring it with us, although I'm not sure why.
J.D. Werman's The Hex of the Helmsman. A paperback novel belonging to Sally. It looks to be a nautical fantasy adventure. There's a photograph of a well-dressed man on the inside cover. Kristen Kale Publishing. J.D. Werman, X of the Helmsman. Something terrible awaits you in the depths. Will you face it? He sees it in his dreams. He sees it when he closes his eyes. He cannot escape it. But what is it? Renowned helmsman Marcus Mordoom is a man with a singular purpose. He will not rest until he uncovers the truth of what's really hiding beneath the waves. Hailing from a small fishing town named Silkworm-on-Sea, J.D. Werman moved to the big city to write his first novel. And it's that novel that's already carving him out a place in the annals of history, as Werman's mastery over the typewriter shines through in every beautifully crafted sentence. The only question I have is this: how can he possibly follow this up? Kristen Kale, publisher. Hex of the Helmsman, J.D. Werman. For T.W. Ibis, for imparting upon me what it is to love the art of writing. Chapter 1. Lost at Sea. Marcus Mordoom tightened his grip on the wheel and stared out across the bleak horizon. On this morning, the familiar frigid air of the South Sea carried something more than salt spray as it whipped around his weathered face. On this morning, the familiar howling voice of the wind seemed to be in duet with a much grander voice, a voice that spoke in language that Mordoom could not understand. Not yet.
X of the Helmsman by J.D. Werman. Looks like Sally's read through it a couple of times already. I wonder what's so interesting about it.
Hello! Yoshi, hello! Welcome in. Lovely to see you. Excellent showing last night. Hope you're doing well. You've got a race later today as well, don't you? If I remember rightly.
Someone's done a pretty half-hearted job of boarding up the windows. Maybe they left in a hurry. It's Sally. She's fast asleep.
Playing Balatro with this in the background, excellent. I am very often second or third monitor content for people, and I am A-okay with that. So it's the Balatro race today. That's right. Well, best of luck. Hope it goes well.
To be fair, it is 4 in the morning.
What time does it start? Like, how many hours from now? Because I'm not good with time zones.
I agreed to stay awake and see if anyone shows up.
3 hours from now. Excellent. Well, I guess I know where we're raiding into then. We'll definitely raid the Wheel of Struggle. And what I might do then is I might do a slightly shorter stream today, folks, so that we can get to the start of the race. But that also means that I've got some time to get some things done around the house. I'm off work tomorrow, but I've got things that I need to catch up with. You fancy your chances today a lot more. It's your home turf after all. Yeah, that's completely fair.
So far, nothing. I thought I heard something outside. Hello?
Hello.
That was good timing, Soup. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today.
Sally, wake up. We have to go.
Why?
Because there's an eerie green light trying to lure us outside.
Oh, that's a pretty good reason. I'll get up.
I love Sally. She's great.
I think it's time to go outside. To move around, use the map button in the bottom left.
Can I just say how happy I am for us to have a fully voice-acted game for a change? Because that means I can just chat to you folks and not have to worry about reading stuff.
It's a billboard for a theater.
Baroness Fortuna presents Fortuna Hall. Performing tonight, Waylon Wolf.
Ooh, tonight?
Yeah, we didn't come all this way to go to the theater.
You saw the demo for this game and were wondering why it looks so familiar. We played the second in the Detective Grimoire series on this channel a while back when it came out. That was Tangled Tower. And I played the first game in the series off stream a little bit after that. The first game in the series is very much like a proof of concept rather than the more polished thing that SFB have come out with for this and for Tangled Tower before it. So I'm not too precious about the fact that we didn't see that one. But these are great little point-and-click adventure games. I am a big fan of SFB Games, the company that made these. Because I think they are some of the best modern point-and-clicks. They are actually designed for playing on mobile phones, but they're ported beautifully to PC as well, which is surprising. Sure, this place is totally safe and nothing to worry about. Absolutely.
Also, the sign is several years old.
The Stone Top Inn. The best inn in Silkworm on Sea.
It's the only inn.
And therefore the best.
So Silkworm on Sea is the place that the author of the book that Sally is reading came from. Is mobile games still a slur, or do people like them now? Welcome in, DMAC.
It's the Stone Top emblem, I guess. Looks like
I
a
think,
snowman.
similarly to walking simulators, I think people that tar all games with of a similar ilk with the same brush are only cheating themselves. Because the Detective Grimoire games are fantastic. But yes, they were originally designed to be played on a mobile phone because they function really well with touchscreen controls, as most point and clicks do, to be fair. Yeah, so I don't consider pointing out that these are designed to be mobile games a negative thing. It actually makes a lot of sense when you think about the UI and stuff like that. This isn't a mobile game, this is a phone game. Does it really matter? Mobile games are full of in-game purchases, not all of them. And if that's the case, then there are several Resident Evil games that are also mobile games. It doesn't work like that. Microtransactions are everywhere at this point. Heck, microtransactions are in your art software now. The Room games were originally mobile games, and I love those. Yeah, the Room games are fantastic.
It's not... Why would it be a snowman?
All right, then, what is it?
I think it's 3 stones stacked on top of each other.
I believe the correct term for that is a cairn? There are some brilliant mobile game gems out there. There really, really are. And this is something that SFB, like, they cut their teeth on mobile games. And then they moved into PC gaming and making games for the Nintendo Switch as well. They were called phone games when I had the phone with actual buttons. I mean, Snake has always been called a mobile game in the UK as far as I'm aware, because that's what we called it when I was a kid, because mobile is short for mobile phone. So, meh. It's all semantics at the end of the day.
Oh, that actually does make more sense. A large stone statue on top of a fountain.
It looks like a fisherman wrestling with some kind of dragon.
It says right here, the silkworm serpent.
It can't be a serpent. It has legs.
Right?
Another
love these two.
abandoned building. Mr. Grip's Emporium.
What do you think they sell?
Currently, nothing.
She has a point. Now, there used to be, in Tangle Tower, there was a way to see all of the things you could interact with. But I don't remember what the button was. And I can't seem to find the button now for this, if it even exists. Oh, I actually have access to this again now. Yeah, voice is all the way up. Darn. Okay, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
There's an old lighthouse up on the rock.
Can we go up to the top?
Do you have permission from the lighthouse keeper?
No.
Then no. There's something in the water.
Sometimes scenes in this game, there will be things that you can click on that will give you a clue, but don't look like they would have given you a clue, which is why I'm just clicking around everything. This really takes the core principles of a point-and-click adventure game to heart.
What is it?
I don't know. But whatever it is the source of the green light. Is that?
A submarine. I think I can see someone standing on the deck.
Maybe we should go take a look. Looks like it initially said sea foam, but that got crossed out and now it says Mortuga.
So, our victim's surname was Mortuga. And the person that contacted us' surname was Seafoam. Both of them were being identified as captains of a submarine. Sounds like there's been a bit of mutual mutinying going on here.
I'm getting mutiny vibes from this. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
It's the wrong way around.
What?
Take another look at the case file.
Captain Magnus Mortuga on the Mortuga submarine. Captain Seafoam, captain of the Mortuga submarine.
Looks like it initially said sea foam. I'm getting mutiny vibes.
It's the wrong way
What?
around. Take another look at the case file.
Oh, did that not... We looked at the case file. I guess there's nothing else we can get from that right now. Because we read it. Unless we can talk to Sally about it.
Here.
The door's open, though. Somebody must have opened it after the submarine surfaced.
Does that constitute an invitation?
We're not going to go in yet because we've still got stuff to look at
An
here.
old rowing boat.
Or
what?
it only has one oar.
Oh! An old wooden boy. With a face.
I love Detective Grimoire's, like, concerned expression. Also, this thing is haunting. It's chained to the deck of the Mortuga submarine. There's a faint green glow in its eyes.
This is where the green light was coming from.
Okay, so if we interact with something in the right way, Sally will pipe up in the interaction screen.
I noticed it started to fade as soon as we stepped onto the deck.
So it's a boy that doubles as a lighthouse?
Guess
the
so.
opposite, really. A lighthouse warns you to stay away, but this thing lured us in.
Fair point.
So this is the Mortuga submarine,
According to the case file, yeah.
and Mortuga is...
He was the captain. Now he's the murder victim.
Okay, so where's the new captain?
Good question.
So this is the more to this.
Okay, that's
plan.
the same
Good
again.
question.
I think time for us
There's
to go
nobody
inside.
here.
The doors. Oh, somebody must have opened
Does
it.
that constitute an invitation? Ready, Sally?
Oh yeah.
What did you say?
Huh?
I didn't understand what you said.
I didn't say anything.
Yep.
Oh. Weird.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also not a fan of the phrase friend slop. I was talking to Slow about this the other day, and he said, well, come up with something better then. And I said, well, they're co-op games. He said, yeah, but friend slop's catchier. You ain't getting rid of it because it's catchy.
What's at the bottom of the ladder?
Oh, that's loud.
I can't see. It's pitch black.
Should we go back up?
Wait, I think there's a lever.
Fancy.
The candles are actually lit. Some of them, anyway.
I'm guessing this place hasn't booked its quarterly fire safety inspection. It's like an old-fashioned drawing room.
I have no idea, Rocket. You'd have to go and look it up.
I don't see any drawings.
It's short for withdrawing, as in you withdraw there after dinner.
I actually never knew that.
Yeah, me either. Thank you, Sally.
I guess this is what lights up the room when you pull the switch.
I wonder what they burned to make it pink.
I think this door leads into the control room.
I want to go into the control room.
Well, you can't. It's locked.
Hello.
It's taped up on the other side of the door.
You don't need to come in here. The crime scene is one floor down at the very back of the submarine.
How convenient.
Captain Seafoam.
Thanks for the directions, I guess.
Do you get the sense that the captain is hiding from us?
A little bit, yeah.
Why would they do that? What's in the frames?
They're just ocean landscapes.
There's an old-fashioned speaker mounted on the wall. It's playing spooky music.
It's the kind of music you'd hear at a fancy party for vampires.
I mean, this does feel like Fancy Party for Vampires music. She's not wrong.
I hear it.
But the vampires are all wearing masks, and there's one guy who's secretly not a vampire, and...
Oh, she's really getting into this story now.
Sally.
No, don't stop her.
Whoa.
What is that?
A large painting of some unknown being. It's set in an ornate wooden frame. The brass plaque displays a single word. Her. Unusually, it has been set directly onto the painting. That is weird. Like, there's even a space at the bottom of the frame for a plaque, but they put it here instead. Hello? Can we... Because this has got a symbol on the back. So that looks like it's the same symbol that was on the inn. And then... Is that two boys above it? I kind of want to take the plaque off. But it won't let me.
A glass of wine.
Ominously left half finished.
Maybe the wine was corked.
Ominously corked.
Oh, Sally.
It's like an old-fashioned drawing.
I don't see.
Okay, we've done
I
this.
actually never.
I think that's everything in this room as well. Now, we know we need to go down here to go to the crime scene, but there are other options here. And you know how I feel about the critical path.
Let's head to the crime scene first.
Damn it! How dare you, SFB Games?
Playing cards.
Looks like someone got dealt a bad hand.
Oh, really?
I have no idea. I just thought that would sound cool.
Sally would have let us explore. I mean, obviously she didn't.
Pufferfish lamp.
I want one. How cute is
A
that?
timeless classic.
I want a pufferfish lamp. Look at this. It's delightful. That would look so cool next to my Mothra.
A wooden chandelier. This looks like dead coral.
Does it deflate when you turn it
Is
off?
coral
That
ever
would be
alive?
cool.
Coral are marine animals, dude.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, he didn't know. Look at that face.
3 tables, arranged into a Z shape.
It's actually more like an S from this angle.
Oh, and maybe they were trying to write my name, but they ran out of tables.
Pots and pans for cooking. Pots and pans for cooking.
Okay, nothing else interesting there.
Wait, are these windows or lights?
Both. It's a good idea, since you'd never get any natural light down here.
It's a big metal statue of a serpent.
There is a cabinet built into it, but I think it's locked.
So what are those pots and pans for? I think they might be pots and pans for cooking soup. Rotate the 4 dials into the correct arrangement. Okay. So we've got 3 here, and it look. Do we have a? We do. We do have a triangle that will go that way. Okay. So we've got a 3-sided shape in there. We need 9. It's obviously not a 9-sided shape. So I guess we need 2 shapes in this one. So a square? Can we get a square in there? Triangle. Square. That's 9 in there. But then this one's not got anything in it, so we need to... Ah, here we go. That work? 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 4.
I did it.
I did it. Specifically for cooking soup. Wow. I mean, you know, a lot of people on a submarine.
Good job.
The food soup rather than the person is, gonna be a nice, easy thing to share out among the crew.
The little cabinet opened.
Anything in there?
We got a brown glass bottle containing 3 varieties of tablets. Sun on one side and nothing on the other. Okay.
It's a big metal
We open
stack.
the cabinet
Still don't know what
and
that
find
is.
this.
Okay. I want to know what this is all about down here.
A picture of a fish.
Delightful.
I suspect we have covered
There's
off
a metal
everything.
Sculpture of a serpent curving around the room.
Oh, okay.
Better not touch it. It's probably a load-bearing serpent.
Excellent. And yeah, it really does curve all the way around the room because it goes under the table. That seems like a really bad design choice in a submarine. You don't want to be taking up a lot of floor space with statues. Wow. I'm guessing we're not allowed to go here
Let's
either.
head to the crime scene first.
Yeah. Only the one that's lit up. Illusion Theatre. This is the crime scene.
Someone's taped a drawing to the wall, although it's upside down for some reason.
I think it's supposed to be a poster.
Oh, hello. A hand-drawn poster taped to a pipe on the wall in the Illusion Theatre. For some reason, it was displayed upside down. What's betting it was displayed this way round and fell down? Let's... There we go. Title here, Illusion Theatre. And then this side we have Baroness Fortuna presents Lady of the Looking Glass. Unfathomable, beyond anything I can imagine. Inconceivable, I don't know what to believe anymore. Book tickets, Fortuna Hall, Silkworm 1C. Monday to Saturday, starts 8 p.m.
So, this is where Magnus Mortuga died. It's just like the case file said. He landed on his back with a cauldron at his feet.
He was killed by getting cut across the neck, right?
Yeah, you can see that's where the blood came from.
But there's no weapon, no knife or anything.
Nothing.
I will say, forensically speaking, that is not what it would look like if somebody cut him across the neck. There would be a lot more blood on the walls, unless he was laying down when they cut him across the neck, and then there would be at least more blood on this right-hand side. Blood everywhere, absolutely.
There's a little broken bottle on the floor.
I'm guessing Mortuga dropped this when he died.
Okay, so we've had a bottle with pills in it that had a sun on it, and now we've got the remnants of a bottle that had some sort of liquid in it by the looks, with a moon on it. Small glass bottle found smashed on the floor in the Illusion Theatre. The spilled purple liquid has a subtle botanical scent. The small paper label is marked with a simple picture of a moon.
The stool's been knocked over.
Doesn't it look familiar to you?
Sally, it's a standard wooden stool. I don't...
It looks exactly like the bar stools in the Stone Top Inn.
Is that where it's from, perhaps?
There's a cloth hanging up on the wall.
Sailcloth. A ragged square of thick sailcloth found hanging up on the wall in the Illusion Theatre. Why does that look like it's supposed to be a word? Or is it just stitching for this? The stargazing girl. think it might just be stitching. I thought it was blood. It may just be stitching.
Someone's hung up a banner with the words Illusion Theater painted on it. What's the illusion, I wonder?
You know, I think this room's had some kind of rebranding.
Rebranding from what? What was it before?
Good question.
Possibly nothing. A small room like this wouldn't normally have a name at all. It's a little window that looks out into the endless, dark void of the ocean.
Why did you phrase it like that?
I don't know.
So, this is where Magnus Mortuga died. It's just like the case file said. He landed on his back with the cauldron at his feet.
He was killed by getting cut across the neck, right?
Yeah, you can see that's where the blood came from.
But there's no weapon.
Nothing. And this is the cauldron?
Not quite what I was expecting.
Or marks on the inside of it. Also, that's a sea mine. An ancient-looking stone cauldron. It was found in the Illusion Theatre in front of Mortuga's body. The glittering interior of the cauldron is marked with several deep scratches. The exterior is spotted with algae and barnacles. Interesting.
The case file said it had never been unlocked before.
This place gives me the creeps. That cauldron especially. I keep staring into it like I'm going to see something, but it really does seem to be empty.
To quote from the case file, Mortuga had locked himself in the room. It was later forced open, and the body was discovered.
So Mortuga was alone in a locked room. A very small locked room. There really isn't anywhere for a murderer to hide.
I'm not so sure. I think there is a hiding place.
Okay.
Magnus Mortuga unlocked the cauldron and was killed by what was inside.
I really don't think a person would fit in that cauldron. And didn't they say it had never been unlocked before? If that's true, there couldn't have been anyone in there.
Right, I agree. I don't think it was a person.
I was going to say bold of her to assume that he meant a person.
Then what?
I don't know. But you have to wonder why it was kept locked in the first place. I'm guessing there was something pretty bad in there.
Look, Mortuga died from a cut across his neck, not from some vague paranormal entity. Unless you're suggesting it was a vague paranormal entity with a knife?
Did you get a good look at the inside of the cauldron? There was something I noticed.
The scratch marks.
What a fascinating submarine design. I don't think we can get anything else from here for now. Oh, maybe
There's
we
a
can.
wooden panel on the wall here.
Can you see anything through that little hole?
No, it's too dark.
Damn. Maybe we can find a torch or something later. Okay, everything else is lit up now, so we can basically go wherever the heck we like. Let's start at the bottom. Let's go bottom right and work our way up to top left. It was indeed a broken bottle.
It's almost pitch black in here.
I'm guessing you didn't bring a flashlight.
Nope.
Guess we're leaving this one for now. Wow. Oh, this is pretty.
It's a little family of seashells.
A family.
Yeah.
Old glass bottles.
Looks like they've all been salvaged from the ocean.
Hey, this one has a message inside.
A glass bottle messily sealed with wax. A sheet of paper is rolled up inside. Curse in the cauldron. A small room within the bowels of the ship. His lifeless body lies in the shadow of an ancient stone cauldron. The cauldron's heavy iron lid has never been unlocked. It has never been opened. For all his strength, he ultimately proved powerless against the lure of the unknown. On this morning, the cauldron has been unlocked. On this morning, it is wide open. Well, that's a picture of the crime scene.
It's a diving helmet. One of those old, heavy ones.
You think it's a safe?
Nah, looks pretty dangerous.
For fuck's sake.
A safe.
Oh.
Oh, it is actually a puzzle. Drag the diving helmet to rotate it. Tap on the dials to rotate them. Okay. Oh, okay.
Charles Calcifer gifted 5 subscriptions to the community.
Oops. Welcome in. Thank you so much for gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community. They have gone to Corvus, Big Butch Goth Girl, Zoe Trope, Adamification, and Yoshi. Well, enjoy your ad-free viewing and channel emotes, folks, and congratulations.
Looks to me like a marginally volatile hostage
Then that
situation,
needs
Max.
to be-
Ooh, does this mean we get to kick some puffy
There we
white
go.
mad scientist butt?
Yay!
Can't think of a reason not to.
Nice.
Looks to me like a marginally volatile hostage
I
situation,
love that the
Max.
puzzles in these games tend
does
to
this
be
mean we
really
get to kick some
intuitive.
puffy
I think
white mad
SFB are
scientist
very,
butt?
very good at designing
think of a reason
intuitive
not to.
puzzles where you don't really need to be told how to solve them.
Looks to me like a marginally volatile
Just
hostage situation,
what the
Max.
controls are to solve
Ooh,
them.
does this mean we get to kick some puffy white mad scientist butt?
Can't think of a reason not to.
Hey, Goth, welcome in.
Looks to me
Hope
like a
you're doing well
marginally
today.
volatile hostage situation, Max.
What's inside?
Ooh, does this mean we get to kick some puffy white mad scientist butt?
Can't think of a reason not to.
A rugged, blood-stained pocketbook. It was hidden in the
Looks to me
airlock.
like a marginally volatile hostage situation, Max.
Ooh, does this
can
mean we get
shake
to kick
it.
some puffy white mad scientist butt?
Can't think of a reason.
We need a code to unlock this one. I could probably brute force it. Oh yeah, I bet. Job center appointments are never fun, especially in that
That's
kind
a
of
big
heat.
mirror.
It's the kind of mirror you'd walk through to get to Mirror World.
You've been to Mirror World? What's it like?
Hype train
Infection.
started.
It's not that great.
Oh heck. We've got a hype train.
Ugh.
Thank you for the hype train, Mum. Oh, good grief, Goth.
looks like a jellyfish.
It's 2 glass bowls and some seashells.
It's really pretty. I love stuff like that. I love you, Sally, but really? You expected anything less from her?
Right. But what does it look like?
Jellyfish.
I love that Detective Grimoire refuses to let Sally be the trapdoor in his submarine. No worries at all, Goth.
It's a collection
You
of
enjoy
small
your time in the
mirrors.
Lurkers Lounge.
You know, it might be fun to start a mirror collection. I could
No.
really see myself doing that.
Hey! They're as bad as each other when
It's
it
a
comes to
ladder.
the puns.
It doesn't go anywhere, though.
I imagine it's for lowering into the hole so you can climb down.
Oh.
Waro33 just subscribed for 29 months. Hello,
Waro!
a small token for the high TCH.
Thank you very, very much for being subscribed for 29 months. And for buying your ticket to the hype train. And Mum's got a streak as well. 25 stream streak. Somebody get her a jacket. She's streaking. Hi, Mum. Hey, Pudlord. Enjoy your time in the Lurkers Lounge. I hope you're doing well today.
Or, you know, you could use it to display your collection of rusty jewelry.
Cushions.
As you can probably tell, I'm skirting
It's a
around
curved piece
the
of wood.
proverbial elephant in the room. Well, you know, a towel, something. Something to cover herself. 25 stream streak, she needs to cover herself up.
Looks like it's from the hull of a ship. Oh, that reminds me. I need to buy new towels for my bathroom.
Sally, we're solving a murder here. Focus.
Rude.
Sally, how do you feel about swimming?
Nope, not happening.
Oh, treasure chest?
It's a treasure chest. We can't reach it while it's underwater.
What a tease.
Probably the weather that's caused
it's me,
it.
Madam
Fair point.
Tadpole. Yep, that's my name. First question. Go.
Are you a mermaid, or what's the deal?
Great question. Half mermaid. The top half, obviously. From the waist up, all mermaid. And as you can see, I have the legs of an ordinary human woman.
An ordinary human woman?
Who happens to be an Olympic-level swimmer.
Ah.
Second question. Go.
Wow.
So, Madam Tadpole, you're a professional swimmer? Or a professional mermaid?
I'm not a professional.
Gifted some subs and
not
then got
anymore.
locked out of Twitch.
I'm
Oh
done with all
no.
Do you have gills?
that. Nope, it's a tattoo. Sorry to disappoint.
It's cool. Why'd you get it?
I've always been real good at holding my breath underwater, like scary good. The other kids used to call me Fish Girl.
Ah, kids can be mean.
I'd say they had it right.
How come you're here on the submarine?
Okay, so I like to go diving. In the sea, deep.
Oh, like with an oxygen tank and a mask?
No. I don't use any of that stuff. Anyway, so one time I went too deep. I wasn't going to come back up. I was pretty much done for. Somehow Magnus found me, pulled me into a submarine, and brought me back. I owe him my life.
Wait, so
Dang.
are you from Silkworm? Were you living in the town?
Nope, I'm from far away.
Then how come you were diving into this bit of ocean?
Oh, well, yeah, I was visiting the town. For work.
What kind of work?
Performance art. Kind of.
This
Like I
seems
said,
kind of
I'm done
sus.
with all that.
So, Mortuga saved you from drowning, and you just decided to stay?
It's where I belong. The ocean. I had my fill of living on land. I've got no interest in going back.
Well, thank you everybody for the surprisingly apt hype train emote. Just gonna take a quick drink before we carry on. The music's so good. I mean, I expected nothing less from a Detective Grimoire game. The music, the character design, always amazing. But still.
Looks like you've made yourself pretty comfortable down here.
Magnus offered me one of the bunk rooms, but I turned him down. And yeah, over time I turned the airlock into a nice little home for myself.
Where did you get all this stuff? The mirrors, the bottles.
Shipwrecks, shipping containers, you name it. If it falls into the ocean, I consider it fair game.
You
Yeah,
go
fair.
swimming out in the actual ocean.
Of course.
Isn't it cold? And what about the water pressure?
What about him? That's for other people to worry about.
So, how do you get out into the sea? Or do you just go from up on deck?
See that hole in the middle of the room? Leads down into a big old water tank with a door that leads outside. I go out into the ocean every single day.
Jeez, I'm impressed.
Like I said, this is where I belong.
How long have you been living here?
I stopped worrying about times and dates. It doesn't mean much down here. But I know I arrived after Sim and before Dirk.
Do you get on with the other suspects?
Oh, sure. It's a nice group. I was closest with Magnus, though. He was one of a kind.
Oh.
I remember the sub did a weird kind of tilt. Don't know what it was, but anyway, it woke me up. So yeah, I'm trying to go back to sleep, but I can't because now there's all these footsteps outside my room. I get up and check outside. Nothing. So I check the bilge.
Was anyone in there?
No, but something's dripping into the water. I get a closer look and it's blood coming through the drain that connects to the room above. So I head up there to check. The door's locked. I open it up.
You unlocked it? How?
By turning the wheel. So, okay, I guess it's not really locked. More like shut.
Could anyone turn that wheel?
Probably not. It takes some upper body strength. I go inside, and that's when I find him. Dead. Killed, looks like. I get angry. I'm out for revenge. I gotta find the guy who did it. So I run to the mess hall. Nobody. Climb up to the parlor. Nobody. Then I notice the hatch up to the foredeck was left open. Someone's making an escape, I think. Cowardly.
I love that they've used some of their 3D modeling knowledge from making Crow Country and applied it in this Detective Grimoire game. Beautiful.
I go up on deck. Nobody. I look across to the aft deck.
Let me guess. Nobody.
Nah, there was a demon. Yep. Glowing eyes, single horn coming out of the head, like an antler, kind of.
Was it a person?
I don't know, maybe. It was dark. I could only really make out the eyes, and it wasn't looking at me. It was looking out to the side, at the ocean, I guess. Then it starts talking.
What did it say?
No idea. Alien language.
What?
Okay, even I'm making notes now. This is the best statement we ever got.
Oh yeah, there was this big green light. Not sure where it was coming from, though. It can't be anything good, I figure. Better put a stop to it. So I took one of the oars off the old rowing boat and threw it. Hard. Direct hit.
That's why we couldn't
Its
find
head
the other
came off,
oar.
pretty sure. I saw it fall into the ocean.
Suspect vanquishes demon with improvised javelin.
After that, the green glow went away, so now it's too dark to see anything. I want to be sure, so I jump off the side and swim over to the aft deck. But nope, nothing. Then I dive down past the back of the sub to take a look around.
Did you see anyone?
No. No. How should I put this? I'm pretty sure I was being watched. Like I could feel something was out there with me. I don't know. Sorry.
Did you ever find the head of the demon or whatever it was? You said it fell into the ocean.
Oh yeah, I did actually. It was right there, floating in the water. Turns out it was this leather mask kind of thing.
A mask?
Like a full head mask, you know, kind of like a balaclava.
Do you still have
Hey,
it?
Pom.
Nope.
Welcome in.
I took it back inside the submarine.
Hope you're doing well
left
today.
it right here in the airlock, and it's gone. I think it got stolen.
That's, disappointing.
Tadpole, you didn't finish your statement.
Right. I left the airlock, told Cynthia to gather up the others and come up to the storeroom. Zephyr was in the mess hall. I told him to come too. So I go to the storeroom. Dirk's there with Werman and Sim. Everyone else shows up shortly after.
So, you all gathered at the crime scene. What happened?
Nobody wanted to admit to murder, so it was a bit of a stalemate. Most of the others made excuses and scurried off. Zephyr, Grip, and I stayed behind. I guess we were the ones who knew Magnus best. That's it. Story's over. Get out of here.
Wow. Okay, suspicion is still locked. That's fine.
I really liked him. He wasn't like anyone else I've met.
What did you like about him?
He was this great combination of super introverted and super proactive. Like you'd be complaining that you had a headache or whatever, and he wouldn't say a word. But then the next morning, you'd wake up and find painkillers beside your bed.
Wow.
Aww.
Kinda creepy, sneaking into your room at night.
And where would you get painkillers on a submarine?
The point is, he actually cared about other people.
Yeah.
Really, the only person he was hard on was himself.
Go on.
Well, for one, he never let himself leave the submarine, even if he wanted to.
Did he want to?
I think so.
Then what was stopping him?
I wish I could say.
Miss Tadpole, you said you were an Olympic-level swimmer.
Oh, sure. They never let me compete, though. I got banned way back when I used to swim in regionals.
Why? What did you do?
Nothing. They just decided I had certain physical abnormalities that made it unfair to the other swimmers.
Oh, that's
That kinda
bullshit.
Sucks.
It's whatever. I never really cared about competing anyway.
So what did you do after you got banned?
Oh, you know, left home, traveled, got a job, quit that job, traveled some more.
And, have you always been green?
Oh, you finally built up the courage to ask, huh? No, it was a reaction to some chemicals we used in a little water tank I used to swim in. The doctor said it's reversible, but I couldn't afford the treatment, so yeah, I'm green.
I love that they called that out.
Hands off, it's mine.
What's this symbol on the front? Looks like someone scratched it in with a claw or something.
None of your business.
How do you get it open?
You don't.
You don't know the code?
Oh, I know it. But you don't.
Is it your phone number? Your birthday?
Name of your childhood pet?
Sally, it's a number.
Oh, yeah.
Where did you get this bottle from?
I found it in the ocean, like everything else in here.
When? Recently?
Yeah, this morning.
Was it near the submarine?
Of course, I never go too far out.
Are you gonna open it up?
No way, it's a message in a bottle. If I opened it, it'd just be a message and a bottle. Not nearly as interesting.
I mean, she's got a point. We'll have to question her about the rest of the items after the break. So I'm going to kick that off now. Now's a great time, everyone, to grab a drink, grab a snack, have a stretch, get some fresh air. And I will see you in 3 minutes after the break.
It's fine. Just pick the one you most want to point.
Okay, Tidders, get ready with a poll, I think. I think that's how this is going to end up going.
They ruined my life. There will be no boink.
Okay, no, I'm dead. End the stream. Oh, fuck. Just have a quick jog over here. Oh, too far. Oh, shit! I'm so sorry! Oh, I accidentally punched a gnome to death. I'm gonna give you a proper burial in the appropriate place. I am so sorry. Oh. Let's find a nice tree to bury the bones under. So I can hide my shame. I'm sorry, little gnome. I'm gonna rub my watering eye whilst I... Oh no! Do not rub your eye during the speedrun. Holy shit! I have never done this before. This is the first time I've beaten a bonus stage on one ball.
First try.
Yay!
If you get hit while you're swimming, it will break the game. Because when you get hit, it will cancel your fake flipper, but also the game doesn't know where it wants to put you because you weren't on safeground on this screen. I would.
Oops.
Yay, we're safe. Kind of.
Okay, I was gonna say I might just get hit so I can see what happens, but now we know.
Now we know.
That's great. No! Why would you do that? I was just doing a happy little jig in the window and you murdered him! And now he's laughing about it. Did you all hear that?
My only regret is that I didn't have a knife.
Welcome back from the break,
Rude.
everybody. I hope you're all feeling refreshed. I love this music.
All I can say for sure is that at one time, this cauldron spent several years underwater. Not just underwater, but in the ocean. I can tell by the growth of the barnacles and algae.
There's no growth on the inside, though. Or on the lid.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I'm pretty sure Magnus kept this in the storeroom.
He had it covering the cauldron, I guess?
It seems likely.
Just to protect it from dust?
Or maybe he was specifically keeping it hidden.
Okay.
This was on the floor of the crime scene. Do you know what it is?
Poison, maybe?
We don't know that. We don't know what it is.
Doesn't make any sense for it to be poison. Magnus was killed with a blade, something sharp.
Right.
Unless
but
he was
there
holding
wasn't
the
anything like
poison.
that at the crime scene.
Well, then it must be somewhere else.
Hmm.
I saw posters just like this up on the walls in Fortuna Hall.
You went to see Symmetry's show?
No, by the time I came through the town, she'd already left.
But her posters were still up.
Yeah, the owner was scrambling to find something new. I don't think she wanted to admit she'd lost her star act.
The theater owner, that's Baroness Fortuna?
That's her.
And did she ever find a new show?
No. It didn't work out.
Oh dear. I bet there's a story there that she's not going to tell
Jeff
us.
tried to get me to take these. He's convinced we've all got a vitamin D deficiency. He
Oh.
said that's why everyone on the submarine is, in his words, moody and weird.
I mean, I take vitamin D because I do have a vitamin D deficiency and I'm still moody and weird, so...
What?
Oh,
I
hello.
feel like I know what this is.
The thing in the painting. You've seen it?
Not seen it. More like felt it. I'm pretty sure it's out there. Maybe even right now.
Should we be worried about this?
That's up to you. Magnus wouldn't bring this inside the submarine, but he didn't seem to want to get rid of it either.
So it must have some kind of purpose.
We already know what it does. We saw it on the way in. It shines a big green light so you know where to go to find the submarine.
So the main character is inspired by Magnus Mortuga?
I think so. But Werman changed his name to Marcus Mordu.
Nice.
Makes sense.
Real subtle. Cynthia had to ask my help when writing this up. She wanted to put Magnus's age, but she didn't know it.
How come you did?
He and I were friends. I was really trying to get to know him.
Sounds like that might have been kind of an uphill struggle.
Yeah, he didn't really like to talk about himself.
Okay, we've asked her everything we can for now.
Tadpole didn't give us the code for the pocketbook.
I I noticed.
So what now?
Maybe someone else will know it.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah, me too.
How about this? If we ask everyone and nobody knows it, we can break it open.
Ooh.
I knew that would cheer you up. I do kind of want to see what's on that piece of paper.
I can read it just fine.
But what if there's something on the back?
She's got a point.
So what, you want to break it open?
Maybe, yeah.
Hey, I don't go around breaking your stuff.
We can't get in there right now.
That's where the treasure chest is. We just roll the code, yeah. Just brute force it. The bottle, less so. But for the pocketbook, absolutely. The fuck is going on in here?
Hello? Is anyone there?
I think there's someone in that basket.
Oh, good grief.
Is that the balloon part of a hot air balloon?
I think so. And it's branded with
No
logo.
worries, Mum. I hope you have a good rest of your day at work. Take care.
Mr. Grip's Emporium. Sail on now.
Can I buy something with my wages?
We don't get paid until we solve the mystery.
What if we don't solve it? Do I still get paid? Grimoire?
A selection of some of my more unusual compasses. Please peruse at your leisure.
Add the correct compass to each of the 4 slots. This compass tries to point away from all the others. Okay, so I think the one pointing away from all the others is probably the yellow one. Oh, it can't be. This compass doesn't want to solve this puzzle right now. This compass is actually a clock in disguise. So the one that's a clock in disguise, we want to not move. That one moves. That one moves. That one moves. This one does not. This compass tries to point at all the others. Ah, so that's this one. This one tries to point away from them all. Doesn't want to solve this puzzle right now. Let's see if we got this right.
Nope.
So there's 4 slots, and each one needs a compass to go in it. The labels are all describing a particular compass, I guess.
I like bumping them into each other. Compass doesn't want to solve this puzzle right now.
I guess that's wrong.
I think we'd get more information about how each compass worked if we moved. And pay attention to the needles while you're doing it.
Yeah, I was doing that, but this one doesn't... It moves a little bit. Is it something to do with the way it moves when you pass it over the slot? That one doesn't move. That one moves a little bit.
Nothing.
It's really all about the behavior of the needles, relative to the position of the compasses.
At least one of them doesn't seem to be a compass at all.
Interesting. Oh, have I got these two back to front? I think I have.
Nothing.
It's really all
At
about...
least one of them doesn't seem to be a compass at all.
I like that it gives you hints. Like, it's not giving me the hints I need.
Nothing.
It's really
At least one of them.
Yeah, I know. Purple's the only one I've not tried with this config, right?
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Did something unlock?
Yes, something did unlock.
Yeah, it did. I heard it.
I can see it.
Sounded like a box opening.
Pure
Yes,
conjecture.
it was. Right here?
It's open.
What is that? Some kind of scroll?
That is not for sale. Please don't touch it.
Too late.
Sorry.
It looks like the boy. Okay, so we've got a map and a service record. Map coordinates approximately 2 miles from Silkworm Coast. Map interpreted by Godric Grip. For customer Magnus Mortuga. Cost waived. Mr. Grip's Emporium, Silkworm on Sea. So Mr. Grip reads maps. Interesting.
It's a big compass.
Is it another puzzle? No. A broken compass that's in the process of being fixed. It was on display in Grip's shop.
Who are these guys?
Just some of my satisfied customers.
Uh-huh.
Noisy, dangerous, confusing. Yep, it's an engine room.
I thought you were talking about me.
Okay, let's talk to him.
Customers, come in.
Oh,
Come in.
wow.
And welcome to Mr. Grip's Emporium.
Wait, what?
I guess he's
So
Mr. Grip.
energetic.
What's that? You'd like a succinct yet exhaustive rundown of our operational philosophy?
I don't think I said that.
Here at Mr. Grip's,
Well
we
done,
plot
Dave.
the unplottable, chart the unchartable, and measure the unmeasurable. No sea too vast, no night too dark, no fog too thick. With the right contraption in your pocket, even the great unknown may be quantified and calculated. So fret not, noble navigator, as we stock all the essentials.
I am absolutely loving the amount of character they're getting into these animations. So Tadpole was like very economy of motion, very graceful, and then Grip is the complete opposite. He's very animated. He's got almost that kind of Stan the ship salesman vibe going on in terms of the amount of motion he has whilst he's talking. He's wacky and silly and he feels kind of rubber hosey, and that's so cool. And as if he heard me, I don't have any gold. Dude, I'm broke. I can't buy anything from you. Let me leave.
I'm sorry, you can't afford this item.
I don't want it.
I'm afraid you don't have enough money.
I know. Let me leave.
I know. I'm not trying to buy anything.
Apologies, you can't afford that one.
Ugh.
Mr. Grip, we're not customers. We're detectives. We need to talk to you.
Oh.
Oh, bravo. Perfect. 10 out of 10. No notes.
Why didn't you say so?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Now, what is it you wanted to know?
Can I get your full name?
Godric Grip of Mr. Grip's Emporium.
And that's this little shop you run down here in the engine room, for some reason.
This is merely the newest branch. The flagship site is back in Circuum-on-Sea.
Yeah, we saw it. It's all boarded up.
Yes, well, I can't make a living selling compasses to the ghosts in a ghost town, can I?
So that's what you
Fair
do?
point.
Sell compasses? Seems kind of niche.
We buy, sell, and service all manner of nautical navigation equipment. What's that? Ah, yes, we also provide cartographic consultation. We'll analyze and decipher any map, all for a low, low fee. Some maps may be invalid, fee to be decided on a case-by-case basis.
Sorry, did you just talk to your stick?
You mean Cornelius Kane?
And he's given it a name. Great.
Don't ask any follow-up questions. Maybe he'll let us move on. How'd you wind up here?
I crashed my hot air balloon into the ocean. Whole thing came down. Dreadful. And of course, I've never been a swimmer, don't have the upper body strength.
How'd you crash your balloon?
A rather spirited disagreement with a flock of migratory pelicans led to an abrupt
Sure, okay. And the actual reason?
Wow.
storm.
There we go.
Wait, so you're an aeronaut? I thought you were a shopkeeper.
Yes, well, you're quite right, of course. But I'd been inspired to leave my shop behind and head out on a journey of discovery into the great unknown. That was the plan, at least. As you can see, I didn't make it very far at all.
So there's a storm, the balloon crashes, you fall into the ocean, then what?
Enter Captain Mortuga. He finds me adrift, fishes me out of the water, and promptly places me here.
In the engine room? Was every other room taken?
On the contrary, only Mortuga and Zephyr were living here when I arrived, so I rather had the run of the place. Cornelius and I just agreed this would be the best place to set up shop, as it were.
Why did you set up your shop again? You just said you'd been inspired to leave it behind.
I had to make myself useful somehow, didn't I?
I suspect when we get near the end of the game and we're doing the sort of end game puzzles, we're going to have to fill in a page on the order that people arrived on the submarine, because that's the second character out of 2 who have told us when they arrived in comparison to other people on the submarine.
Let's see. I'd taken Cornelius up to the mess hall. Poor fellow needed a little repair work, you see.
Were you alone up there? Aside from Cornelius, I mean.
No, Werman was there, working away on his typewriter. Then, all of a sudden, somebody new came down the ladder. A woman by the name of Mariana Moon. Werman and I conversed with her for a few minutes before Mortuga
It's adorable,
himself
isn't it,
entered
Pom?
the room. He passed through towards the child's room and the storeroom, but before he left, he asked us to provide Mariana with a tour of
Child's
the
room.
submarine. Werman feigned a sudden fatigue and slithered off back to his
Thank
room,
you for the posture check,
leaving me
Torpor.
as the solitary tour guide.
You
I'll
do
make sure that I'm sat
kinda
up straight.
look like a tour guide, to be honest.
Yes, well, I won't bore
He does
you
have
with
that
blow
look,
by
yeah.
blow. I'm sure Mariana will cover that in her statement. Suffice it to say, we ended up in the bilge at the very back of the submarine. And there we were, standing in the dark, when all of a sudden, a voice
Thank
echoed
you
down
very
from
much for the treat.
Mortuga's voice?
No, a young
Oh, and the
woman's,
stretch as well.
possibly 2 different women. The voices were followed by the sound of a blade, and finally a dull thud, like something hitting the ground.
Sounds like a murder to me.
What did Mariana make of all this?
Well, apparently satisfied by our impromptu eavesdropping session, she made her farewells and left.
You didn't go with her?
No, I stayed a little longer.
Did you hear any other weird noises?
I did. First, the sound of the storeroom door wrenching open and then closing again. Secondly, some kind of short, heavy scrape, mechanical. And finally, a dull thud, like something hitting the ground.
Sorry, again?
How many murders were there?
I didn't really know what to do with myself after that, but an unexpected lurch of the submarine caused me to very nearly topple over into the bilge water. So I decided to take my leave and return to the safety of my engine room.
You didn't want to go upstairs and see what was going on?
I certainly thought about it. Ultimately, I think it came down to cowardice on my part.
You didn't want to run into the murderer.
So, let's see. I was sat there, feeling rather pathetic, when Cynthia appeared in my doorway.
What did she want?
Well, she had a compass she wanted me to fix. I agreed to take a look at it for her. But that wasn't the end of it. She then told me she'd been asked to bring me upstairs, along with everyone else. And so, after fetching Mariana from next door, the three of us went up to the storeroom. I saw Mortuga's body laying on the floor, saw the cut across his neck. The cowardice I'd felt before, compounded. Tadpole spoke to the room. She wanted a confession, or even just an explanation. It goes without saying that nobody was willing to offer one. Really, that's the end of it. After that, several things happened very quickly. Cynthia became captain, decided to bring in a detective. You two arrived, and here we are.
Here we are.
I'm convinced Tadpole is just branding. Nobody names their child Tadpole. Come on.
Why would she need branding?
You're serious? She's all branding. The name, the look, the identity as a half-mermaid, it's all theatrics.
I just don't get why she'd need to have a fake identity like that.
No, she doesn't. Not anymore. It's vestigial, I think, left over from some previous endeavor.
Weird, isn't it? Bringing your old branding with you onto the submarine. What would be the point?
Grimoire, that was mean.
Before this thrilling little jaunt on the Mortuga submarine, I'd lived in Silkworm all my life. I worked for my father and eventually inherited his business. Gorman Grip's nautical and aeronautical precision measurement and navigation instruments.
Snappy title.
I eventually trimmed the name down to just Mr. Grip's Emporium. That was around the same time I hired young Cornelius here as a much-needed second pair of hands.
He's a stick. He does not have hands.
Yes, running that business was my whole life for many years. Slow, sometimes tedious
You tried,
work,
Sally.
but I was extremely good at it. I especially relished in the task of deciphering and restoring old maps. The more decrepit they were, the more I enjoyed it.
And now you live in the engine room of a submarine. Must be a big change.
Yes and no. He lived and worked in the inn opposite my emporium. I'd see him when I offered my custom at the inn, and in return, he'd come by my shop. As a sailor, Mortuga shared in my interest of nautical navigation. He even hired me for a job once.
Did he tell you he was planning to go live on a submarine?
I don't think he told anybody. After his disappearance, all I had was several largely unsatisfactory rumors. They said he'd disappeared into the sea, whatever that was supposed to mean. The first time I laid eyes on his eponymous submarine was when it rescued me from my fallen balloon. I can't tell you how surprised I was to see Magnus Mortuga step out onto the foredeck, although he wasn't quite the same man I'd known before.
How do you mean?
The light in his eyes was dulled, like he wasn't really there.
And what had happened to him?
Well, I'd never found out, but perhaps the rumors were true after all. Perhaps he had disappeared into the sea.
What's with all the needles and cogs and stuff?
It looks like Grip's halfway through fixing it. That's what I figured, anyway.
Ah, thank heavens! That's what I was hoping for.
Sorry, what?
Perhaps I should explain. You see, Miss Seafoam came to me with a compass she needed fixing. I went to put the needle back on, but Cynthia stopped me. No, she said. The whole thing is broken. You'll have to take a look at the insides. You'll have to replace the needle. For some reason, she seemed to need it to be true.
She needed the compass to be broken.
I told her I had various spare needles I could try out as replacements, and here we are.
And you left it out so Cynthia would see it? So she'd think you were actually fixing it?
That's the idea, yes. So if you kindly put it back where you found it.
Right.
How much for this one?
It's not for sale.
Oh, too rare? Too valuable?
It's from my personal collection. I really hadn't intended for you to see it.
Well, we did see it.
What's it a map to, anyway? What's it the red X?
Now that's the question, isn't it?
You don't know?
Unfortunately, not.
That's gonna come back later.
Who does this belong to? Wilfred Winterbottom?
Who's that?
I just made him up.
Oh, then no. What do you make of this?
A message in a bottle?
There's a little drawing, too. Some kind of symbol?
To me, it looks like a diagram.
Where did this bottle come from?
I'm pretty sure Tadpole fished it out of the ocean.
That's how she got all the stuff in her room, I think.
Well, that's a delightful little habit, isn't it?
So what's the deal with this cauldron?
I've no idea.
Really? I figured you've been here a while. Surely Mortuga would have mentioned it?
He never did. Seems like he was keeping it secret.
From who?
From everyone.
Why would it need to be a secret?
Maybe he just wanted it all for himself. Yeah, whatever was in there, I mean.
It wasn't really Mortuga's modus operandi to be selfish like that. Quite honestly, it's more likely to be the exact opposite.
What, so keeping it secret was him being selfless, somehow?
Like if it was dangerous. He kept it hidden as a way of keeping you all safe.
Everyone so far seems to think very highly of him. I hope that continues.
This is from a ship's sail?
I think so.
Did you sell sails? In your shop?
No, ship parts like that fell within the remit of the Drummond shipyard, a few doors down.
Okay.
We think Mortuga might have dropped this when he was killed.
You can think that all you like. Personally, I think it came from somewhere else.
If it wasn't dropped by Mortuga, perhaps it was dropped by the culprit?
Might have been neither.
You're suggesting this bottle made its own way into the crime scene?
Maybe.
Or one of the suspects dropped it, but not the killer.
Cornelius tells me he spotted Miss Silkmoth drawing this while she was in the mess hall.
What's it a drawing of, exactly?
Miss Silkmoth?
Let's have a look, shall we? That's symmetry, I assume. And she's sitting on the cauldron, facing a window. Is that a sun?
Probably. Although it could be a wheel.
Oh, yes, wheel tablets.
Yes. Can't really miss it, can you?
It's creeping me out, but I really want to know what it is.
I wouldn't lose sleep over it if I were you.
So the painting's gonna be the hinge for everything. Clearly. Because no one wants to talk about it.
Wonderful, isn't it? Cornelius thinks it might be his great-grandmother. For all I know, he may be right.
It belonged to Mortuga, I assume?
Yes, and to me it sits right alongside that iron bell in his office and that stone cauldron in the storeroom. Together, they form Mortuga's collection of inexplicably cursed-looking nautical artifacts.
Maybe they do form a set.
Let's see here. Nope. Doesn't say it anywhere. No based on, no inspired by.
Inspired by what?
True events. But then again, I suppose it is largely imaginary and mostly guesswork. I'd imagine that gets him off the hook.
So I'm guessing, particularly considering the damage to the, for all we know, the painting is being framed. Well done. I'm guessing based on the damage to the front of the boy, that is the thing that was actually damaged by the ore.
No bladed weapon of any kind was found in the room. Yes, I noticed that too.
The missing murder weapon. Classic.
Any idea where it might be, or what?
Not yet.
Okay. That's all the clues and all the suspects we know so far talked about. Let's move on. We are, of course, going to have to go back and talk to these suspects again once we've got the rest of the clues and the rest of the suspects, but...
A pinboard?
I assume it belongs to that woman over there.
Right. We'd better talk to her first.
But I want to look at the room first.
It's the cargo hold.
It's made entirely out of wood.
And?
And we're in a submarine.
Yeah.
Aren't we?
It's a big traveler's backpack. It smells like soil and grass.
When you're done smelling it, there's something in the pouch I think we should take a look at.
Okay. Silkworm map. Square of parchment found in the cargo hold. It's been folded up and tied with string. Okay. So we've got the Governor's Manor, and then across from that Town Hall. Then we've got Fortuna Hall, and across from that Silkworm Spectator, which sounds like it's probably a newspaper. Then we've got the Stonetop Inn, which is where we were staying. And across from that, Mr. Grip's Emporium, which we could see in the picture. And then we've got the Drummond Shipyard underneath Mr. Grip's, as he mentioned, and the lighthouse, and Seafoam Harbour. But then on the opposite side, Solomon Stonetop Innkeeper, Selena Stonetop Innkeeper, Faustus Fellow, the Governor, Fortuna Fellow, the theatre owner, Felix, unknown, Flint, unknown, daughter adopted. So Felicia, Stonetop Sailor, Innkeeper. Damien Dusk, the Mayor. James Dusk, the Journalist. Mystery Person. And then Magnus Mortuga, Sailor Innkeeper, not attached to anybody else. Interesting.
What's in these old wooden crates?
I don't know. I can't get them open.
What did I tell you? Always bring the crowbar.
Sound logic.
It's a tent.
It's a piece of fabric draped over a rope.
That counts.
Yeah, a tent.
Hold on there, bucko.
Oh.
That's private, all right?
I enjoyed that she called you bucko.
Fine, I'll talk to you.
Ah, weary travellers. Take a seat by the fire, shake out your boots.
We're not weary travelers.
Then why do you both look so haggard and trail-worn?
Ouch. There goes my self-esteem for the rest of the day.
We're detectives. I'm Grimoire, and this is Sally. We're here investigating the murder of Magnus Mortuga, your previous captain.
My captain? Never. My captain is the moonlight as it shimmers across the lake. My captain is the wind as it whispers through the valley.
Is the bottle hers?
No idea. I kind of like her, though.
My name is Moon. Mariana Moon.
Aha. And what do you do?
I do not do. I simply am.
Would that we could all simply just be.
So, what, you're just some random traveler?
A traveller, yes, but random, never. I'm here because I chose to be.
I've been searching for the Mortuga submarine for some time, you know.
How come?
How come? This thing is the motherlode.
The motherlode of what?
Of whispered half-truth, of murky rumour, of stories unspoken.
Oh, like urban myths and stuff?
Right. Urban myths and stuff.
So you're a historian?
Historian, storyteller, rambler, ambler, fireside gambler.
How long have you been here?
Well, let's
Bloody
see.
submarine hippies.
I arrived a few hours before the captain was murdered.
Oh, dang. Really?
Quite the story, isn't it?
But you're just on the submarine because you find it interesting.
Would that be such a crime?
No. Murder's a crime, though, I'm pretty sure.
Sorry, folks, my eyes are itching. Oh, excuse me. I had a nap before stream and I'm still tired.
A merciless wind rattles the rotting wood of the old silkworm harbour. The shadow of a vessel lurking low in the night-black water. A mysterious stranger steps onto her foredeck. Cloaked in darkness, she slips inside the submarine. Who is she? What is her dark purpose?
It's you. We get it.
A mysterious stranger, I said. She descends into an ornate parlour, empty, save for a lone figure standing by the fire.
So, not empty.
He turns, his face still half hidden in flickering shadow. It is Captain Magnus Mortuga.
What was he like?
Nice guy. Stoic, but polite. Kind. He tells me to wait in the control room and then disappears off towards the back of the ship. After a little while, he comes back. But now, he's a slightly different man.
What do you mean?
The light is gone from his eyes. He seems sad, angry. He avoids my gaze as he crosses the room to take hold of the wheel. He tells me to head down the ladder towards the mess hall. Doing so, I encounter two gentlemen named Mr. Werman and Mr. Grip. Neither of them look like sailors, so I know they can't be crew. I assume they must be guests like me. And true enough, it transpires that Mr. Werman is a writer and Mr. Grip is, some kind of watch repairman. Captain Mortuga reappears, descending the ladder. He asks the two men to show me around the submarine and introduce me to the others. Then he disappears through the rear corridor. It's the last time I see him alive. Mr. Werman apologizes, explains he's too tired, and leaves through the opposite corridor. Mr. Grip, unable to come up with such an excuse, agrees to show me around. Now, I wrote this down in my diary, so I may as well let you read it.
Oh, thanks.
Imagine my excitement to finally get a good look around the Mortuga submarine. I was even given a tour by one of Mortuga's subordinates, a Mr. Godric Grip. We began by visiting a bizarre laboratory known as the Dream Chamber. It smelled of dried herbs and dusty glass, but was devoid of its dream custodian. An early disappointment. The captain's cabin was locked. Mr. Grip explained how Captain Mortuga mostly keeps this room locked when it's not in use. We climbed down into the living quarters, where a pair of bunk rooms sat at the end of a corridor. The first smelled of crane dust and unwatered flowers. A young woman was laying in her bed, poring over an old document. She hastily hid the document away and introduced herself as Miss Cynthia Seafoam, a name to remember, dear reader, as she will shortly become quite important.
Who writes their diary as if it's for a reader?
The second bunk room smelled of aftershave and desperation. The two men within, Mr. James Werman and Mr. Dirk Dansom, both appeared to be asleep, so we decided not to intrude. Next on the tour, a room inhabited, by the looks of things, by a young child who is also a stage magician. Sadly, this mythical child magician is nowhere to be seen.
Okay.
The room at the very end of the hallway was sealed with a heavy bulkhead door. Mr. Grip dismissed it as a storeroom that only Captain Mortuga makes use of. Perhaps you'll agree with me, dear reader, when I suggest the peculiarity of a simple storeroom being sealed off with such a significant door. Mr. Grip took me down to the cargo hold. It smells of damp wood and tarred rope. Yes, I describe it in the present tense, for it is here I sit as I write this very diary. Next door, the engine room, burnished bronze and tea-stained parchment. I learned that it's something of a nest for Mr. Grip himself, and thus was currently unoccupied. Outside, I encountered a Dr. Zacharias Zephyr, the aforementioned keeper of the dream chamber. Surprised to see us, he nearly dropped the empty glass bottle he was carrying. Clearly wishing to remove himself from the situation, the good doctor muttered something inaudible and disappeared up the ladder.
Okay, so perhaps the bottle is Zephyr's then?
We continued on into the next room, which I was amused to discover was some kind of shimmering mermaid grotto.
We've been there. To submarine, I'd hope all bulkhead doors were fairly significant. I mean, me too, but also there are very definitely pirate ship parts attached to this submarine. So I'm suspending my disbelief on that one.
I smelled her before I saw her. The unmistakable mix of salt, seaweed, and sequined spandex. It can only be Madame Tadpole, a name which may be familiar to long-time readers of this diary.
Long-time readers? Is she just leaving her diaries lying about somewhere for people to read? Like, I literally live stream my journaling roughly once a week, and I do not write my journal as if it's for other people to read. Because it's not. It's for me to look back over later.
Tadpole and I caught up while Mr. Grip skulked in the doorway, clearly hoping this would mark the end of the tour, but it did not, dear reader.
Ahab would never. Nemo, on the other hand, absolutely. This does feel very Captain Nemo.
Right, so, yes, I can see there's one more room to visit. Mr. Grip insists it's just the bilge, a dark, dank and smelly place, ill-frequented by humankind. I tell him he couldn't have sold it to me better if he'd tried. We enter the bilge, but it's too dark to see anything. Mr. Grip, who is clearly tiring of my company by this point, opens the vent in the ceiling to let in a little light. Moments later, a voice is heard, echoing down from above.
Whose voice?
A young woman, and then an older woman. I can't remember exactly what was said, but I remember thinking it sounded a little like poetry.
What happened next?
The sound of a scream, and then a dull thud.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds like a murder.
But which murder?
Anyway, by this point I've used up all my patience, so I decide to take my leave. I thank Mr. Grip for the tour and return to my new lodgings in the cargo hold. I have to put up my tent twice, as on the first attempt a sudden movement of the submarine undoes my progress. After some time, Mr. Grip and the young Miss Seafoam appear in my doorway. It seems they've come to fetch me for some kind of official submarine business. We head back towards the mess hall, Mr. Grip and Miss Seafoam heading up the ladder before me. I spot Dr. Zephyr emerging from the airlock. He has a glass bottle in one hand and what looks like an old leather bag in the other. I update him with what little information I have and attempt to catch up with the others. Laying on the floor is the body of Captain Magnus Mortuga. Amongst the living, mutterings are breaking out. Murder and mutiny, cauldrons and curses. But with Zephyr finally in attendance, Tadpole calls for order, demanding justice for her slain captain. But nobody really seems to know what to say. The next morning, it's announced that Miss Seafoam has taken over as captain. And, well, here we are.
Okay. So, I think our conversation with Zephyr is going to be an interesting one, and I might try and leave that till last. Because at the moment, it's looking like all clues that we've found have pointed to him. Which means he's almost certainly a red herring. Because that's what these games tend to do.
I first met Tadpole when she was on the road, travelling with a group of performers. She had longer hair back then, of course.
Did you see her perform?
I got to see a rehearsal, but that was it. After that, I joined their camp for the night. Tadpole and I shared some stories, you know. I told her how I'd just been on a research trip to a town on the coast called Silkworm-on-Sea. She told me how their group went around performing in local theatres and town halls and whatnot. I mentioned that Silkworm actually had a little theatre that might be a good fit.
How come you didn't stay with them longer?
Their leader was a real bad apple. I was rather keen to be shot of him.
I wonder. So, if I remember rightly, in the last game, one of the characters in Tangle Tower was a theatre troupe leader. And SFB do really like to have connective tissue between their Detective Grimoire games, because they did the same thing with the first game and Tangle Tower, despite barely anyone playing the first game when it was re-released on PC.
Broad shoulders, long arms, good for reaching across a wheel. He had a hard face, but soft eyes. I'd wager he was once a very handsome man.
Do you know anything about his life before the submarine? Like, if he had a family?
I'd never heard mention of his parentage, no.
But he lived in Silkworm. Do you know where exactly?
The only record I found lists him as living at the Stonetop Inn and working on board the Stonetop family sailing ship.
As the captain?
As a deckhand.
Oh!
And eventually as the helmsman.
Oh, hello.
So how do you end up as the captain
Hey,
of the
RJ,
submarine?
welcome in.
All
Hope
I
you're doing well
could dig
today.
up was a rumour that he bought the submarine
Lovely to
from
see
the
you.
shipyard.
He bought it?
Or maybe he commissioned to have it built. Accounts vary on that.
Either way, how could Mortuga afford to buy a submarine?
My guess is that he didn't pay with money, but made some other kind of trade.
Uh-oh.
So, Mariana, what do you make of him? Godric, I mean.
I will say, for someone with such a novel outfit, he's ever so quiet.
Quiet?
You disagree?
Really?
I thought his whole thing was to be deliberately obnoxious.
He wasn't like that with you?
Not at all. Whilst showing me around the submarine, he was mostly subdued. Didn't say an awful lot.
Maybe you make him nervous.
Maybe you make him nervous.
Fair point.
So, Mariana, where are you from?
No fixed address. That's the way it's been for some time.
Oh, I see.
But you came to Silkworm looking for the Mortuga submarine. How come?
I go wherever I please, which usually amounts to wherever has the most interesting rumours.
I don't want to be rude, but do you ever have to do work to get money?
From time to time. I've taken up work as a tour guide, a historian, a performing storyteller.
But how did you wind up getting onto the submarine? Isn't it a secret?
Well, if it's such a secret, how did you do it?
Well, I got a phone call from Cynthia Seafoam, and she told us to come to Silkworm.
And then the submarine came up to the harbor so we could get on.
Well, there we are. Perhaps that's how I did it, too.
Unlikely.
I see you've been enjoying my map.
It's barely a map. It's closer to a list.
What about the family tree on the back?
Most of my research into silkworm has been focused on these two family lines, the Fellows and the Stonetops.
Seems like you haven't worked out how Mortuga fits into it. His name is just floating out there by itself.
I'm not sure if he does fit into it, to be honest.
Okay.
Mariana, you've got a question mark there.
Oh, thank you for doing
Someone
this.
you don't know the name of.
Ah, yes. Quite the mystery, you see. I'd heard about...
We know her name. It's Freya. You're welcome.
Okay, Freya Fellow was from the previous one. Or from the first one, actually. Yeah, no, Freya Fellow was in the first game. That was brilliant. Well done, Sally.
I never needed a compass. I prefer old-fashioned methods of navigation.
I'm pretty sure compass is the old-fashioned method.
Not as old as the sun and stars, and unlike this compass, they never break and need repairing.
I'm not sure it is broken, actually.
As much as I love an old map, I wouldn't know where to start with this. I prefer maps that show some sort of land. Or, you know, some sort of anything. Oh, that's quite some book. Did you take it from a werewolf, perhaps? Ah, that explains it.
No, it doesn't. Sniffing it and saying that explains it does not, in fact, explain it.
That algae is still young.
Meaning?
Meaning the bottle's been in the ocean, but not for all that long. There's only one thing more mysterious than a locked box, and that's an unlocked box that's been emptied of its contents.
Did you ever come across the cauldron in your research?
No, it really does seem to be something Mortuga's been keeping to himself.
What do you make of those scratch marks?
I'm not sure. They don't really look like anything made by an animal.
That's a relief. Wait, is it?
Are we sure?
It's a piece of an old sail, roughly cut into a square.
Do you recognize this, Mariana?
Should I?
Well, we just figured since there's a moon drawn on the label.
So because my name is Moon, all moon-related things must belong to me?
Even if
you're
it's not
wearing
yours,
a moon
do you have any
necklace.
idea what it is?
It's a herbal compound of some kind. Valerian, skullcap, chamomile, and seawater.
So, not poison.
Maybe
It's
it's
a sleep
medicine.
aid.
Would those herbs do anything in particular?
Yeah, they help you sleep.
I suppose it could be a sleep aid.
Yeah.
Like a mild sedative.
Interesting.
Valerian and Skullcap are part of the components that are used in calming tablets for dogs, which is why you're only allowed to give them so many. Calming chews as well. Because if you give them too many, you basically OD them on Skullcap and Valerian, and, well, it's not a smart plan.
Mariana, you visited Silkworm before, didn't you? Was Sim's magic show in the theater back then?
No, when I passed through, the theatre wasn't showing anything. This very poster was up on the walls, but they'd covered it with a banner that said cancelled.
So that must have been after Sim left, but before the theater had booked a new act. Mariana, can you tell us what these tablets are?
It's rather more difficult when it's something synthetic like this. Some kind of vitamin supplement, I believe.
All three of them?
Yes, the 3 tablets seem largely to be the same thing.
Just different variations, I guess. Well, RJ, if you want to give this a go, but aren't sure about it and not comfortable, paying the cost of it, either play the first game in the series, which is just called Detective Grimoire, or play the second game in the series, which is called Tangle Tower. I would recommend Tangle Tower personally because it's very similar in format to this and is a considerably refined formula in comparison to the first game. But both of them are a little bit more reasonable in price purely because they've been out longer. So, but yeah, I adore the Detective Grimoire games. They're so much fun.
Ah, now we're getting to it. The reason all of us are here, really.
How so?
The Silver Snake, the Mortuga submarine. Did you ever stop and wonder why here?
Silver Snake?
Why this particular part of the coast? It all stems from a single truth. There's something hiding in the water. Something big.
Okay.
Now, it wasn't my intent to cause you any lasting unease. Look, we three, we're merely tourists here, passers-by. Take my advice. Keep your distance from all this, so you can still walk away at the end.
Sorry, it's just me. Good grief, D-Mac.
I believe Mortuga used its light to alert others to the location of the submarine, on the rare occasions when he wished to do such a thing, of course.
That's how it happened with us. Although I guess it was Cynthia, not Mortuga.
You know, for some time now, I've heard stories of sailors seeing a green light in the ocean at night.
Well, I guess you have your explanation.
The problem is, several of the stories predate the Mortuga submarine.
Oh. Okay then.
Pass it here, I'll show you something amusing. See this photograph on the inside cover?
It's a picture of Worman, isn't it?
If it is, it's a very flattering one.
It's not Worman at all. It's his rather more handsome father, Mayor Damien Dusk.
Get out. Really?
Oh!
No word of a lie.
Fair play, RJ. Yeah, the writing for these games is fantastic.
I see Cynthia's proudly wielding the Seafoam S in her signature there.
Why shouldn't she?
Of course, she's well within her rights to do so, but I do think perhaps it sends a certain message.
What message would that be?
I claim this submarine in the name of the Seafoam family. Something like that, don't you think?
Well, it was their submarine to begin with by the looks of things. Can we look at this now? Yeah, we can look at this now.
Hello.
Hey, Bertosaurus. Yeah, the animation style, the different animation styles that they've chosen to employ for different bits of this are really, really nice. So she's there. She's there. He's there. I think he's here. These two are here. And we're currently in here. Do we put the captain where he was found?
Nope.
Nope.
So,
okay.
There's a drawing of each of the suspects, one of Mortuga, and one of us too. Each one needs to be moved to the right place on the board.
Yeah. I don't 100% know what the placements should be, so I'm going to leave this one for now. Yeah. Can we go into the bilge now we know about the vent?
It's almost pitch black in here.
I'm guessing you didn't bring a flashlight.
Nope.
No. No, we cannot.
An eerie painting of a girl standing in the woods.
Great.
It is just a painting, right?
Sure. Maybe.
Sure.
No. Maybe.
Thanks, Sally. Super helpful.
A page ripped out of a newspaper.
Lady of the Looking Glass enchants audience. Theatre Review by James Dusk. The advert for Grip's Emporium. Daily fishing trips with Sylvia Seafoam. Drummond Shipyard. And the Stovetop Inn. Catch of the day. Mysterious sea serpent hauled ashore. Oh no. Okay, we'll... I think we've got enough time to read this before the break. The young illusionist, who goes by Symmetry Silkmoth, because why not, begins the show with her signature act, in which she somehow holds parlance with her own reflection in a large antique mirror. The two Symmetries, who seem to move independently of one another, speak upon their morbid anxieties and intrusive thoughts, which, it transpires, form the themes of the show at large. Even though I have my theories about how the trick is achieved, to a less cynical eye, it would present a thoroughly convincing spectacle. The mysterious Miss Silkmoth rounds off her performance with a surprisingly comedic set piece in which she attempts to communicate with her departed uncle Gregory, who appears as an apparition within a crystal ball. However, it doesn't go to plan, and the audience laughs as Symmetry is put on hold in her disastrous attempt to telephone the afterlife. Overall, the show is a triumph, a brush with mysticism that stays with you long after the final bow. We've got the advert for Godric Grips, the advert for Drummond Shipyard, the advert for the Stovetop, and Sylvia Seafoam's fishing trips. And then on this side, got the catch of the day. 3 a.m, the witching hour, and the moon is out. Dearest Selina creaks into port. Its once cheerful frame now seems burdened, heavy. It has a secret. A moment passes. What's this? Something is hauled up onto the slime-slick rocks beside the old Silkworm Harbour. A body, a creature. Its eyes are closed. No, wait, look again. It has no eyes. A serpent of a sort. But it has arms. So, a dragon? No. That doesn't seem right. Serpent it is then. Full story on pages 4 and 5. Right. With that newspaper read, it is time for our next break. So, grab a drink, grab a snack, have a stretch, get some fresh air, all that good stuff, and I will see you in 3 minutes, when we will continue to explore this creepy room. See you in 3. That answers that question. Walter Gilman is dead. Game over. Yeah, that's the front door. You know what? I've had it with you lot. I'm fucking taking this with me. This is my record now. Fuck the lot of you. I'm out of here.
It's fine. Just pick the one you'd most want to boink.
Okay. Tidders get ready with a poll, I think. I think that's how this is going to end up going.
They ruined my life. There will be no boink.
Okay, no, I'm dead. End the stream. Oh, fuck. Chat, don't fail me now. Oh, yes! That was really good form from Harry as well. Bravo, Harry.
And sinew.
No! Why would you do that? I was just doing a happy little jig in the window and you murdered him. And now he's laughing about it. Did you all hear that?
I think my only regret is that I didn't have anything.
Do your thing. Tim's? Tim's. The door. I have opened it for you. No, don't clamour at me. Go and get the egg. Tim's, egg. Seek. Tim's, please. work with me here?
Yeah, I'm gonna not. I'll take it.
That is the single most powerful lich in all of D&D. That was the throw one.
I was really hoping you didn't see that.
First try.
Yay!
If you get hit while you're swimming, it will break the game. Because when you get hit, it will cancel your fake flipper, but also the game doesn't know where it wants to put you because you weren't on safe ground on this screen.
Welcome back from the break, everybody. I hope you're all feeling refreshed.
I would.
Just gonna let the rest of this clip play out because I love this clip.
Yay, we're safe. Kind of.
Okay, I was gonna say I might just get hit so I can see what happens, but now we know.
Now we know.
That's great. I love that one. Okay, let's see what we've got in here, shall we?
Standing up by itself.
I think it's part of an illusion.
It absolutely did, yeah. I basically had to start again. Which is fine, because DMAC was just teaching me speedrun tricks. So it wasn't like I was actually trying to play the game. And I'm not doing any of that kind of stuff in my first ever casual play, which I'm doing off stream. So that's not likely to happen again.
What illusion?
Invisible man, maybe?
I don't see it.
Goodness sake.
It's a wooden chest.
What's all this stuff on the top?
Oh. Oh, that's unsettling. Oh, you can move these around as well. Oops. Jennifer and Margaret gaze jealously at Patricia, whose doll is neither too large nor too small. Okay. So...
Nope.
No?
First things first, we need to make sense of that clue written on the box.
Right. Surely it's the key to knowing where to put everything else.
Are they not gazing jealously enough? Do I need to do that instead?
Oh, that was it.
There we go. I just hadn't moved the lenses far enough over.
Nice work.
It opened.
What's in there?
A glass eyeball. A strange glass eye found in the child's room. It smells musty and unpleasant. Great. Hate that.
It's a magic vanishing cabinet.
I think it's just a wardrobe. Let's take a look inside. Oh, it's empty.
Vanished.
Fuck's sake.
It's a model submarine.
I think it's a doll's house.
Fish hanging from the ceiling.
That is exactly the kind of thing I would do.
It's like we're underwater.
We are underwater.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I heard if you cut a starfish in half, both halves regenerate into a new starfish.
Yeah, I can do that too.
But
also, they have no brain and no blood.
Yep, ditto.
At least she owns it, I guess.
An old-fashioned child's room with an ocean theme.
Currently being used as a magician's workshop. Magician boxes.
Hey, look, Sally. It's a giant dice.
Die.
She's correct.
What did I do?
I knew that was coming, but it still got me.
A set of wooden drawers.
Did she blink?
The lamp fell over.
Wow, you really are a detective.
She did! She fucking blinked!
An eerie painting of a girl standing in the woods.
Every time I look over at chat, she blinks.
It is just a painting, right?
Sure. Maybe.
It's like she knows.
No. Maybe. It's a seahorse rocking horse. Oh, can I ride it?
It is delightful.
I don't know. Are you a small Victorian child?
Yes.
I love that.
Is this your card?
No.
Aw.
I don't think we can coax her out of the mirror for now. Well, out of the painting, I should say. I'm gonna quickly pop back to the corkboard and see if it saved what I did before.
It's a pin board.
It did not. Good to know.
We'll come back later.
So much character conveyed already. And I know exactly what the first thing I'm going to click on is.
It's some kind of doll.
Sally, no.
It's an action figure, right?
It's a collectible action figure.
Saw that coming.
Same thing.
Yep, same thing. Seriously? Hello! Hey, Egg, you're welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Hex of the Helmsman, Marcus Mordoom. A man cursed by the sea. He sees it in his nightmares. He sees it when he shuts his eyes. He cannot escape from it. But what or who is it? Renowned helmsman Marcus Mordoom is a man on a singular mission. He won't rest until he discovers the truth of what's really hidden beneath the stormy sea. We've read that before, because it's the same thing that's on the back of the book that Sally has. Series 1, Felicia Bonetop, the enigmatic sea captain, includes ship's compass and treasure map. Marcus Mordoom, the tormented helmsman, includes anchor, sword, and ship's wheel shield. Oh, I see, anchor, sword, and ship's wheel shield. Devil of the Deep, the mysterious entity from beneath the waves, includes Reaper Scythe. She does have a little bit of an Elaine Marley look, doesn't she? Series 2 coming soon. Look out for Hex of the Helmsman 2. Only in theaters. Oh boy.
It's a suitcase. Clothes are neatly folded inside.
It smells like men's aftershave. I'm getting bergamot, cedarwood, and notes of citrus.
You done
Nice.
stuffing the suitcase? It's a huge iron dumbbell, made from nuts and bolts.
So, you gonna pick it up? Might be a clue.
I doubt it.
Big, blunt object like that could be a weapon.
She does, and that has been a consistent thing throughout all 3 games. Narrows it down to almost every aftershave ever made. Sally, you troll. Yeah, she really is.
I'd say it looks pretty suspicious. Worth investigating.
I disagree. Is that a tuxedo?
You never know when you might have to go to a fancy party.
She's got a point.
What's this in the front pocket?
It's a cell phone. It's locked.
What do you mean it's locked? How can a phone be locked?
Oh, jeez. That looks too long. I don't have anything shorter, though. Oh! Got it. Now I just need... this one? Yeah.
Oh, that was it.
There we go. Yeah, me too. One thing I really, really love about these games is that they don't just give you the same kind of puzzle over and over again. They give you a mix of different kinds of puzzle.
Nice work.
Thank you, Eggy. And Sally. I'll have to do something like this next time I DM. That's another thing. You can get so many fun ideas for like dungeon puzzles and stuff like that from playing these games. Reminds me of the Puzzle Agent games. Yeah. Puzzle Agent is another one that I absolutely adore. I was about to say, as you can tell from the stuff that's behind the bar, but you can't see the bar because the game's in the way. Hang on. Oh. See, I've got a... right next to my head, there is a little hidden person from Puzzle Agent. Have I broken the game capture now? There we go.
It's unlocked.
So now we can look at it?
Oh, that's one heck of a phone. Welcome, Dirk. Accountant Polly. Agent Marsha. Big Real Stephen. Daisy, Janelle, Lawyer Woodrow, Mum, Vanderpeer, Worman, office. Okay. To Dirk from Big Reel Studios. The offer's still on the table. 500,000 with no multi-picture deal. Sci-fi, lasers, explosions. It's gonna be big. Call me, Steve. To Dirk from Jimmy. Hi Dirk, my name is Jimmy. I'm a big fan. I have lots of ideas for movies you could do, and you can use them for free, but please put me in the credits. Okay, thanks. Okay, please write back. To Dirk from Julie. Hey Dansome, where did you run off to? They said you went on a work trip? What the fuck? Thanks for inviting me. To Dirk from Marsha. Steve admitted he'd emailed you again. This is a reminder that you are not free to take his offer. All in good time. Okay. Messages sent to Vanderpeer. He's still struggling. He keeps writing the first chapter over and over. I'll let you know if there's any progress. Ah, somebody's on babysitting duty. From Vanderpeer. Remember, we need several new characters, lots of action, and tell him to go big with the drama, romance, and sword fights. To Vanderpeer. He's writing something, but I don't think it's going very well. He seems easily distracted. And another one to... Oh no, that's the first one again. He's not got much battery left. 202-555-178 are both the outgoings. Not a number in his... I guess I'm not allowed to call the number. Pity. I got an achievement for snooping through his phone.
There's a sink here with its own little mirror.
Looks like someone's been using it to shave.
Okay.
It's a punching bag.
Looks like it's been recently punched. What? I guess the submarine doesn't have a laundry room. It's a teacup.
I've been on this submarine for ages and nobody's offered me a cup of tea.
You don't even like tea.
Still.
A bunch of discarded paper.
There's something typed on it.
Yeah, but I can barely make sense of it.
Kinda looks like an attempt at the first chapter of a story.
A bunch of discarded paper.
There's something typed.
Yeah.
Kinda looks like an
Same
attempt
again.
at the first chapter. There's food lying around. Do they want rats? That's how you get rats.
Is that an Archer reference?
Sally, it's a submarine. Either there are already rats, or there are no rats. It's a teacup.
Another teacup. Okay. So there are 4 teacups. 5 teacups. And what I can only assume is a half-empty bowl of something.
Notes stuck to the wall.
You are accused of heresy on 3 counts.
Hey, Grox, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today.
Title ideas. Curse of the Captain. Scourge of the Sailor. Bane of the Bosun.
All duds. Sir, if you have a minute, I'm Detective Grimoire, and this is Sal—
2 detectives, 1 short, 1 tall. Tried and true.
Hey, I'm really not that much shorter than
But which of you is the funny one?
I'd say it goes back and forth.
You still haven't told us who you are.
The name's Worman. J.D. Worman.
He's an author.
Author, journalist, let's see, what else? Famous, successful, some kind of genius, even.
Oh,
sure,
God.
that's why I got myself trapped in the murder submarine.
I know who you are, Mr. Worman. I've read your book.
Oh, joy, your fans. Of all the places.
I never said I liked the book.
Oh.
Maybe I hated it.
There's no way you hated it. The arcs are too tight. Each chapter leads to the next, beginning, middle, end, and bang. Not a
He
line
is giving
wasted.
Nick Cage.
Damn.
And I'm
he's
okay
right.
with that. Like, Absolutely dreamcasting if this became a movie, Nick Cage. And you know he'd eat it up.
So, Mr. Werman, you're a famous author.
That's what they tell me.
How did you end up on the submarine?
I came of my own volition.
Why?
I wanted somewhere quiet to work on my next novel. Minimal distractions. Not saying it's worked, but...
Who would play Sally?
Trying to.
And Grimoire.
Hang on.
I don't know.
What?
I don't think I'm qualified to answer that.
Just subscribed
Bartender,
for
give me a
69
drink.
months. Nice.
Rainbows, welcome in. Nice. 69 months. Thank you very, very much, Prime B. I hope you're doing well today.
Ah, there she is. Benefactor and burden both.
Oh, our Pat would make such a good grimoire.
Because Mr. Worman's local to the area. It says so right here. Hailing from a small fishing town named Silkworm on Sea, J.D. Worman moved to the big city to write his first novel.
My publisher wrote that. It's quite true, but she made it sound so saccharine.
So you're from the town. You moved away.
Oh,
and
lovely.
Then you came back.
That does sound fun, Primrose.
See, you've gone too far in the other direction. That's too utilitarian.
I get going back to your hometown for peace and quiet, but then to end up on the submarine.
How did you even find out about it? Did you already know Mortuga?
Oh, I knew of him. He's a figure of some infamy, submarine included. In fact, it was good to finally put a face to the name after all those years.
So, how'd you like living on the Mortuga submarine?
I will say, as a writer, it's a boon to be aboard this thing. The whole place is dripping with human narrative, stories practically leaking out of the walls. It's also a lot noisier than I thought it'd be. I couldn't have guessed
submarines are not quiet.
Be running a bed and breakfast down here.
It was already busy when you arrived.
Mm-hmm. Before the arrival of Mariana Moon, Dirk and I were the last two to join the game.
It's kind of surprising there was still a bunk room free at that point.
Well, I wouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth.
What's it like sharing a room with Dirk?
Oh, we get on like a house on fire, 2 peas in a pod. That's us.
I don't believe him.
Else?
It's a fascinating little microcosm, utterly discordant and yet somehow harmonious. At least that's how it felt before the captain was murdered. Night rolls around and I can't sleep, as usual. I say night. I'm referring to the indistinctive block of time we on the submarine have agreed to collectively refer to as night. Anyway, I'm wide awake, so I stay up to get some writing done. I don't want to deprive Dirk of his beauty sleep, so I took my typewriter out into the mess hall.
Was anyone else in there?
Godric came up a few minutes later. Brought some kind of busy work with him. So there we were, whiling away until I look up and see this woman. Mariana Moon, apparently. Good name. Probably fake, but good. She got straight to work trying to extract my entire life story, but then Mortuga shows up and we all go quiet. The guy looked miserable.
Sally is played by Erika Ishii. Yeah, Rocket was asking about that earlier.
He asks us to show Mariana around the submarine.
Or do you mean for
Dreamcasting
Dreamcasting live action?
And left. I slept for barely an hour before a big jerk wakes me up. I'm not talking about Dirk. I mean,
Dreamcast. Yeah, no worries.
It moved, tilted. Anyway, I tried to get back to sleep, but no. Now there's a scream. Dirk and I follow the sound all the way down the corridor. Symmetry's frozen in place in the doorway at the end. And behind her, Mortuga, dead, laying in front of some ancient stone cauldron. The lid of the thing flung open, like something had just burst out of it. The whole scene was otherworldly, like a painting. Then Madame Tadpole arrived, with just about everyone else trailing behind her.
Tadpole brought everyone with her, so she already knew about the murder.
From what I gather, she discovered the body and then left to go get everybody else. And you know, I really didn't want to get in her way, so I returned to my room to await further instruction.
Did you go back to sleep?
No, I couldn't. I went back to work. Figured I'd be better off keeping busy, you know.
Okay.
Madame Tadpole. Simultaneously the most laid-back and most terrifying individual I've ever met.
Terrifying?
You don't feel it? To me, she gives off this indisputable, I will destroy you if I see fit to do so kind of energy.
She's
Maybe
very
if you get on
imposing.
her bad side.
Oh, I wouldn't dare. She'd crush me like a twig.
She does look pretty tough.
Who would you say is stronger, Madame Tadpole or Dirk Danson?
Well, Dirk's in good shape, but a lot of it's just for show. He's just gotta look good for camera. Meanwhile, swimming works out every muscle group. Did you know that? I didn't. Every muscle group.
I don't think Tadpole's about to fight anyone. She's so chilled out.
For now, I worry about what'll happen when, if, you two name a culprit.
You think she might, retaliate?
If she does, I'm not gonna be the one to stand in her way.
Fair enough.
So what made you want to become a writer?
That's all I've ever done. I was given a job writing for a newspaper when I was pretty young.
Given a job?
Yeah, friends in high places, you know.
Like who?
My father was the mayor.
Ah, that'll do it.
Did you enjoy writing for the newspaper?
Sometimes. Other times it was painfully dull. I've got a tendency to lean towards hyperbole, and the everyday goings-on in Silkworm weren't always enough to satiate me. For every rumor of a cursed man disappearing into the ocean, you'd have 10 elderly couple file complaint over garbage collection.
Rumor of a cursed man? Wait, you wrote an article about Mortuga?
Oh no, I quit before that. I left town and went off to the city to be an author.
And the result? Hex of the Helmsman.
50 national bestseller lists. As we speak, it's being translated into 5, 6, 7, 8 more languages.
Jeez.
Must be nice. Your first book, and it's a big hit.
I'm not complaining.
I can see why you'd be writing a sequel.
I really don't have a choice, do I? This is how things go. If you get a success, you have to keep it going. Cuts quite a figure, doesn't he? Like something from myth. He was real, of course. Flesh and blood.
I imagine you must have been curious to meet him.
As anyone would be.
Did you get to know him at all?
It's funny. Going in, I heard he was, you know, the
It wouldn't be the
strong,
first time if
silent
she did,
type.
Cypher.
But I didn't find that to be the case.
So he was friendly with you?
In his own way. The day I first arrived, he invited me into his cabin, just to talk, apparently.
What did you talk about?
He asked me about my home life, my family, my father.
Not to be rude, but why would Mortuga care about any of that?
To this day, I'm not quite sure. I think maybe he was after some kind of information about the outside world, and thought I might be a good source. You met Godric? What did you think? Personally, I like him.
I found him a little irritating, the way he kept waving that cane around.
He gave you the old welcome to Mr. Grip's Emporium treatment, eh? That's just what he's like at first. He'll settle down.
Why does he do it?
So, I have 2 theories on this. One, he's an introvert who falls back on his rehearsed persona when he gets nervous.
Like when meeting someone for the first time.
Right, exactly.
What's your other theory?
He assumes people will find the real him boring, not worth knowing.
I don't think your 2 theories are mutually exclusive. They might both be right.
So what is the real Grip like, once you get to know him?
I don't know. He's kind of like one of those savants, you know, kind of odd, but seriously gifted. In his case with cartography, I guess? Navigation. Moon's your lead suspect, I presume.
No. Why would she be?
Well, the timeline. She shows up, and bang, Mortuga murdered.
Maybe it's just a coincidence.
I'm just saying, nobody even knows why she's here.
I'm not sure we know why you're here.
I already told you, didn't I? Genuinely, I can't remember. Oh, I can't stand these things. A procrastinator's worst nightmare. It's why I use the old typewriter. No distractions.
Does Dirk spend a lot of time on his cell phone?
Not in here. He goes up on deck to do it.
Why?
Who knows? It's not my business.
I noticed on the back of the box it says, Series 2 coming soon. Look out for Hex of the Helmsman 2, only in theaters. Kinda presumptuous, isn't it? considering you haven't even written the book yet.
Thank you. That's what I said. I raised a fuss about it at the time. My objections fell on deaf ears, as usual.
Why are they so keen to make a second movie, anyway?
What else? Money.
Usually the way.
What's this? The world's smallest piggy bank?
What? It's not a piggy bank. Is it?
Well, it's got a slot, and there's something in there. I thought maybe it was a penny.
Well spotted.
Now this is a throwback. I cut my teeth writing local interest stories like this.
You wrote this? The
Yeah.
review of Sim's old magic show?
I did.
But it says theater review by James Dusk. Oh, wait.
And she finally works out what the JD stands for in JD Werman.
There we go.
Sorry, your name is James Dusk? And you changed it?
Yeah, that's a very fair point. James Dusk is such a fucking good name.
Okay, let's see. The symbol on the top left, next to Governor's Manor, that's the fellow emblem.
Okay.
Oh, you knew that already?
Kinda, but keep going.
Oh, that's my father's emblem on the top right, the one next to Town Hall. D for Dusk. Mayor Dusk.
Your dad was the mayor and you grew up in the town hall? Must have been nice.
Yeah, sure.
Hang on. Your dad is listed on the back here, on the family tree. And there's a line between him and Felicia Stonetop, see?
It's a stretch to call this a family tree. More like a tree of speculative conjecture.
Well.
I feel like this sometimes.
What do you mean?
Cogs falling out, too many needles, all pointing in different directions.
Oh.
Mood.
Well, maybe you're just partway through being fixed. Sometimes you gotta make a mess in order to tidy up, you know?
You know what? That's rather eloquent. Bravo.
Grimoire, did you hear? I said something eloquent.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't listening.
Aww.
A treasure map. I was looking for something like this.
Why?
I was really banking on Mortuga having some kind of exciting secret mission. Something that justified the whole submarine thing, you know?
But he didn't?
No. In fact, he was weirdly aimless. Like he didn't even want to be here.
Huh.
What's that? A book?
I think so.
Let's see. Nope, not a book.
Why not?
Listen. Books don't rattle. What?
Do you know what this is?
Well, it's a bottle, isn't it? Where did you find it?
Madame Tadpole's room. She likes to collect stuff she finds in the ocean.
Does she now? What fun, what fun.
Mr. Warman, do
You
you know
know
what
something
this
about
bottle
the
is?
bottle.
No. No idea.
Yes, you do. Don't lie. You're bad at it.
It's a strong image. The ancient cauldron opened for the very first time.
It can't be the very first time. Someone must have opened it before.
Semantics.
So, what do you think was inside?
Does it matter?
I'm pretty sure
Yes.
it does. It might explain how or why Mortuga died.
True. The murder weapon, maybe?
Like a knife?
Sure, why not? It would explain the scratches on the inside, after all.
Would it?
Yes.
Would it really?
The Stargazing Girl. Sounds like a good title for something.
Like a book? Or a film?
A one-woman play, surely. Picture of a moon. Tried asking Mariana Moon?
Wow, never would have thought of that.
Occam's razor, my dear.
Who? I don't think we've met him yet.
Wow, Grimoire.
Great pull quotes. That's some strong marketing for a small-town theater.
Did you ever see the show?
Yeah, I did, as part of my old newspaper job.
Why is it called Lady of the Looking Glass?
The central trick was Symmetry talking to herself in a mirror, only sometimes the reflection didn't move with her.
How did she do it?
My guess is the mirror can switch between being reflective and being see-through glass. You know, looking through to a second Symmetry on the other side.
An identical twin, maybe?
Probably just a very good dummy. How I wish I'd remembered to bring painkillers.
Are any of these painkillers?
Unfortunately, no. They're just supplements. And nice, harmless, organic ones, too. They wouldn't even take the edge off a headache.
Have you ever seen this painting before? Before the submarine, I mean.
Yeah, it used to hang in the Stone Top Inn. For a little while, at least.
Really? Seems like it would scare away all the customers.
Nah, the old sailor types love stuff like this. It's a conversation piece, isn't it? I tried asking Mortuga what this was.
No luck?
He just said it was something he'd picked up on his travels.
Uh-huh.
Where? Floating somewhere in the middle of the ocean?
More than likely.
I assume so. So, you've read it, Sally, but Grimoire hasn't?
Nope. What's it about?
I'd really rather not reduce it to a single sentence.
It's about a guy named Marcus Mordoom looking for something called the Devil of the Deep.
And does he find it?
I just think it'd be better if you took the time.
Yeah, kind of. It gets a little abstract towards the end.
So what, it's just Marcus Mordoom on a ship, and that's it?
We're talking about several themes carefully laid on top of each other.
It's also a love story. Marcus is in love with a woman named Belicia. She's his captain.
I don't see her on the cover.
Really, all the nuance is lost if we just...
No, she's there. Kinda. Like I said, it gets abstract.
I'll take your word for it.
If you'd like to read it, I have a spare copy you could...
Nah, that's okay. No time.
Oof. Gold stars to J.D. Werman's voice actor on that, though, because he played that so well.
Let's have a look. Murder victim locked himself in the room, body discovered, no weapon found, cauldron open for the first time. Yeah, nice. Just enough information to hook you without giving too much away. Cynthia knows what she's doing.
Not really what you want from
Hey,
a
what's
murder
up?
report,
How's it
to be
going?
honest.
It's
wow.
going good, I think.
Awesome.
He's energetic.
I'm Dirk, by the way. Who are you guys?
I'm Grimoire, and this is Sally.
Oh, cool. So you're the detectives?
Yeah, we're here to investigate the murder of Magnus Mortuga.
Oh, yeah, it's a major bummer, honestly. He was a pretty stand-up guy. I mean, sure, kind of an oddball, but like in a good way, I mean, he was
Dirk, you didn't tell us your surname.
Oh, right. Sorry. Dirk Dansom, actor. So, yeah, anyway, hi, and what can I do for you folks?
Is it me, or have they modelled him after Johnny Bravo? Himbo off the charts, abso-fucking-lutely. Okay, it's not just me that can see it. Good. Purified Johnny Bravo, yeah. Tintin all grown up. And hench. I don't know, Tintin's a bit smarter than that. I don't think Tintin would end up on the himbo scale. Oh shit, yeah, I didn't tell you folks. I was chatting to Slow the other day and he was reading something about Captain Haddock and he accidentally called me Tintin. Tintin's himbo cousin, yes. And I was like, if you want to call me Tintin, that's fine.
He's adorable. Can we keep him?
No, you'd forget to feed him.
I would, yeah.
I mean, when he lets his beard grow out, he does look like Captain Haddock, yeah. There are worse pet names, that's exactly what I said to him.
So, Dirk, you're an actor. What kind?
Oh, well, so for ages, I just did commercials. And then about a year ago, I finally got cast in a movie.
Nice. Anything I've seen?
Well, it's called Hex of the Helmsman. I played the helmsman.
Marcus Mordoom?
Oh, you've seen it?
No, but I read the book.
Oh man, the book is gnarly. I mean, I'm not usually one for reading, but I actually finished it. Yeah, the whole thing.
Congrats.
The author's a stand-up dude, too.
J.D. Warman. You know him?
Well, yeah, he's sitting right over there. You should go talk to him. Super friendly, loves meeting new people.
I bet.
Was your movie a success, Dirk?
Yeah, man, it's making megabucks.
Are you going to make a sequel?
Well, you know, they want to move on that ASAP, but, you know, we're not ready to start filming yet.
And what? You're taking your vacation on a submarine while you wait?
No, I'm just tagging along here with Worman. Yeah, he wanted to take a trip out here, and I figure, yeah, you know, the more the merrier.
What do you make of the Mortuga submarine?
Man, this place is wild. It's like something out of a weird old book. Nobody back home is gonna believe any of it.
How do you like living here?
Honestly, mixed bag. You know, so I love meeting all the weirdos that ended up down here. You know, all kinds of people I'd normally never rub shoulders with, you know. But man, is it dark. I mean, there's no sun, no day, no night. You barely even feel the time passing. Listen, if you're not careful, it'll get you. No, for real.
You seem to be holding out.
Ha, well, thanks. You know, so far so good.
How long has it been?
Worman and I arrived a couple of weeks ago. We're the most recent arrivals, aside from Mariana.
It's lucky they still had this room free. You ended up with pretty nice living quarters.
I guess. I never really thought about it.
Dirk, you're basically just a passenger, am I right? You don't have a job here on the submarine?
Well, you know, I set myself personal goals.
Like what?
Well, I was trying to find out everyone's birthday. I got Cynthia's, Grip's, Tadpole's. Oh man, that one took some doing. Yeah, she does not like to share personal info, let me tell you. Mortuga, though? Brick wall, dude. He would not give me the goods.
When is her birthday?
I got woken up when the submarine did a weird kind of movement, like a sudden tilt. It woke Worman up, too. So yeah, we were both sitting there, awake, not sure what's going on.
I think it's the passcode for the pocketbook.
I got curious what time it was, so I looked at my watch. But, you know, as I was looking at it, it freaked out. Oh, the hands moving all over. You know, like they were trying to point in all directions at once, if that makes any sense. Anyway, I didn't have any more time to think about it since then we heard the scream. Yeah, Worman and I left our room, went through the mess hall and towards the storeroom at the end. It was unlocked. Sim was standing in the doorway. Mortuga was on the floor, totally dead. I tried to help Sim, you know, pull her away. Worman, though, he just stood there, staring. Like, didn't look away once. It was like he was trying to commit it to memory or something. Although, I don't think he noticed the person outside.
Sorry, what?
Outside the submarine. Yeah, I saw someone swim down past the window. I couldn't tell who it was, though.
Okay. What did you do next?
I wasn't sure what to do, to be honest. Luckily, Tadpole showed up a short while later, and she kind of took charge. Grip and Cynthia showed up next, then Mariana, then Zephyr. Tadpole wanted to know what had happened, but nobody had any answers for her. It was bad vibes all around. Sim and Cynthia left first.
So the body that he saw fall past the porthole will be the body of the thing that Tadpole threw an oar at. Almost certainly. Because that matches with the timelines. Because Tadpole found the body first, went out to try and find the killer, and then came back when everyone else was there and they all gathered together.
Then Worman, then me and Mariana. We left around the same time. So, yeah, I went back to my room. Worman was there already. He'd gone straight back to work. And, you know, that's all I got.
I don't think he did.
Stop talking now?
I think he committed the scene to memory as much as possible and then wrote it up on a piece of paper and stuck it in a bottle and threw it out to sea and then went back to his room.
Tadpole? Oh, she's awesome. Got all kinds of stories. It takes some work to get them out of her, but it's totally worth it. Like, get this. I found out she used to be a rescue diver, but they banned her for being too good.
How can you be too good at that?
I don't know. She'd go too deep, stay under too long, break all the guidelines, you know?
Huh.
I gotta say, no disrespect to Cynthia, but I'm disappointed Tadpole didn't become the new captain.
What, did Tadpole say she wanted to be captain?
No, I just think she'd be really good at it. I mean,
Aw.
she's smart, brave, plus she knows all about the ocean. I mean, come on. Dirk Dansom, 6'2", blonde, athletic, passionate, adaptable, amenable.
Okay, you're hired. Please stop.
And how long have you been an actor?
Oh man, I've been trying to break into it for like forever, but I was getting nowhere until Mr. Vanderpeer said he wanted to hire an unknown for his new project, Hex of the Helmsman. It's kind of a fantasy horror adventure. I play mysterious anti-hero Marcus Mordoon. He's pretty much the main guy.
So you went from
God.
getting no work to getting the lead in a big movie.
Crazy,
Yeah.
right?
So
I mean, it
you're
can happen,
rich and
but-
famous now?
Well, I mean, yeah, right? I mean, hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
I love the writing in this game. Not getting any work and then just, like, getting a big part.
Worman's my good buddy. Yeah, he's like the cranky older brother I never had.
How did you become friends?
Oh, it was mandated by the film studio.
What?
Well, I played the lead in the movie version of Worman's book, so the studio figured we needed to be friends.
And now he's
Fair
writing his
enough.
next book, a sequel.
Yeah, dude, Hex of the Helmsman 2, The Revenge Unleashed. Or whatever, I don't think he actually has a title for it yet, or a story outline, or actually anything. I kind of feel bad for him, honestly. It's a lot of pressure, you know?
Dirk, your work and Worman's work, they're kind of intertwined, aren't they?
How do you mean?
You can't make your next movie until Worman's written his next book.
Oh, sure. I mean, that's true, I guess.
Interesting.
Listen, I heard the dude died because of a curse. Is that true?
No, there's no evidence of a curse.
Oh, still.
Did you get to know Mortuga before he died?
Man, I tried. Dude was not much for conversation. You know, I tried explaining how I'm an actor playing a character that's kind of similar to him. Figured he'd be stoked.
Let me guess. He was not, in fact, stoked.
Actually, I tell a lie. There was one thing Mortuga wanted to talk to me about.
Oh, yeah?
He was super curious about contracts.
Like the legal documents?
Yeah, he wanted to know how they work. Like, how they can be used to make people do stuff or not do stuff.
Weird.
Okay.
You know why Grip's running a shop down in the engine room?
I don't know, he's just doing what he's good at.
Which is what?
You know, fixing compasses and stuff.
It's kind of a niche skill set.
You say that, but I heard he ran a pretty successful business back in the town.
Yeah, we saw it on our way here. It's boarded up now, like everything else.
Dirk, did he ever mention why he closed it down?
From what I gather, it was making him money, but it wasn't making him happy. You know, he wanted to put all those navigation skills to use and actually head out on an adventure. Mariana? Man, she's really living out the escapist fantasy. I gotta say, I'm impressed.
That's if you believe what she says. I think she might be making some of it up.
Hey, you know, it's funny you say that. I did notice something the other day.
Oh?
Well, she's supposed to be all like old-timey and stuff, right? But she was really curious about my cell phone.
Curious how?
Well, she was asking what make it was, what model number, you know, like really specific stuff.
Huh.
This is yours, Dirk?
We literally found it in the pocket of your tuxedo.
How'd you know for sure it's my tuxedo?
Dirk, show me one other living soul on the submarine that could even conceivably own a tuxedo.
I am officially living the dream. How many people can say they're an action figure?
I'll admit it. I'm jealous.
You carry this thing around everywhere you go, Dirk.
Of course, but I'm super duper careful to keep it in mint condition.
Mint condition?
I mean, it's not mint condition.
Yeah, you know, they told me if I leave it in the box, it'll be worth way more in the future.
Yeah, do you have the whole set? Looks like there are 2 other figures in the series.
Oh no, they only gave me this one. My co-star Julie has the other 2. Someone lose an eye?
It's not real.
Oh. It's got a weird smell.
So?
So maybe try asking Mariana about it. She's got a wicked sense of smell, like a dog. I'm serious.
That's a good shout.
Hey, the guy who wrote this review has the same name as
who?
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say. It's a map of Silk.
Good on him.
I don't know much about the town. You'd be better off asking someone else.
I do not want Dirk to turn out to be the bad guy.
Rick must have really steady
He's
hands
too sweet.
working with all those small parts, huh? I could never. Oh, sweet. Treasure map.
Yeah, it doesn't specifically say it's a treasure map.
Dude, there's a big red X. You gotta assume that's a treasure.
Big chest of gold doubloons, you think?
Oh man, that would be awesome. Although thinking
Yeah.
about it, do you think anywhere still takes doubloons?
But then again, there's other characters we've talked to where it feels like we were probably supposed to talk to someone else first. So what order are we supposed to talk to them in? I don't think it really matters. You still get the information you need.
It belongs to Madame Tadpole, but it's locked.
Oh, a combination lock. Let me try. Yep, got it.
How did you know the code?
Her
Easy.
birthday.
It was her birthday.
Yeah.
Huh.
Tanya, a professional swimmer currently traveling looking for work. We'll have to think of an angle, but I think it'll work. She's tough, doesn't complain, could be a keeper. Moon, caught her snooping, taking photos. Said she's on the trail of a werewolf. She's a pain in the neck, but she's a natural storyteller. Might be able to put her to use. 202-555-178. Is that the number from Dirk's phone? Fortuna. Her theatre's seen better days, but still the best spot in town to set up. I tried to cut a deal, but she's being tight-fisted. Might be a problem. Hopefully not, for her sake. Right, let me... Two 202-555-178. Yeah, it's Moon's phone number. It's a shallow box with a number of objects kept inside. The inside of the box smells of cigar smoke and alcohol. Is that going to give us something else to say to him? No. We've got other clues to ask him about anyway.
That's my bottle.
What?
It's his bottle.
Well, yeah, that's one of my non-alcoholic beers. Of course,
I
someone's
see.
waxed up the top and put a whole bunch of green stuff on the bottom.
It was definitely JD.
Man, Mortuga really was an odd duck, wasn't he? I mean, who owns something like this? What's it even for?
It used to be locked, so I think he kept something inside it.
Oh, what? And it got stolen? The thing? Whatever it was?
Maybe, yeah.
Whoa, I wonder where it is now.
Hard to say, since we don't know what we're looking for. But somewhere on the submarine, I guess.
Not necessarily. Someone could have thrown it into the ocean.
Oh, great.
What's the deal with those holes along the sides?
They're from when it was a sail.
Why would a submarine need a sail?
That's a good question.
Someone dropped their perfume? Bummer, that stuff can get expensive.
Aww, I like him so much. He best not be the bad guy.
Who's that little Grim Reaper guy in the drawing?
I'm not sure. You recognize it?
It does seem kind of familiar for some reason. Oh, you found my tablets.
What are they?
Vitamin D, all 3 types.
That's the one you get from sunlight.
Yeah, I gotta take it while I'm down here, since I'm not getting natural light, you know?
How come you left them in the mess hall?
I figured the others might benefit from them. Not sure I had any takers, though. Her. Deliberately vague title. Love it. I've seen this chained up on the foredeck. It's kind of intimidating, huh?
It's a boy.
For real? Huh. It has long hair, so I always figured it was a girl.
I should have seen that one coming.
Whoa, this is a first edition. Yeah, whose is this?
It's mine.
You gonna get Wormo to sign it?
No, I hadn't planned on it.
He'd do it if you asked. I bet he'd even do a little doodle on the inside cover.
Okay, maybe I do want that.
I assume you've read it, Dirk?
Of course, dude. First thing I did when I landed the part in the movie.
Oh, what a good bean.
Loved it. I never thought about the sea so much in my whole life. It's almost like the ocean in the book. It represents something bigger, you know? So, Cynthia hired you to solve the murder, huh?
Pretty much.
How much do you charge? Is it like a day rate or what?
Oh, it depends.
Just ballpark it. How much did you make from the last case you solved?
Good question.
Oh.
Grimoire, how much did we make from the Tangle Tower case?
Well,
nothing.
You know, extenuating circumstances, being what they were.
You never secured the payment, huh?
Oh dear. Okay. Right. I am gonna quickly...
It
show
carries
her.
something of the cadaver about it. Might be the smell, rust and stagnant seawater. Perhaps it came from the ocean. Have you asked Madame Tadpole about it?
Okay.
Oh, sorry,
I'm gonna get passed
Belisha
around for that one.
Bonetop.
Yeah, that's what she's called in the book too. Marcus Mordoom's captain/love interest.
Flying a little close to the sun with that name, aren't they? Oh, ZX5. Nice piece of kit. Polycarbonate shell, tactile interface, unusually good battery life. I mean, it's a cell phone. Whose is it?
Dirk Danson.
I suppose that makes the most sense. After all, Mortuga really didn't seem like the cell phone type.
Interesting.
Oh, that's quite some book. Did you take it from a werewolf, perhaps?
I'm hoping that we're gonna get
that explains.
additional
No, it doesn't. Sniffing
info.
it and saying that explains it does not, in fact, explain it.
No, okay. That's a shame. I was hoping we could present to her what's inside of it and be like, this is your phone number? What the fuck? But apparently not. Oh. Let's have a look at our case file and see how we're getting on. We are 25% of the way there. So we've still got Zephyr, Captain Seafoam, and Symmetry to meet. I forgot to present one item, did I? Let's have a look. Oh, the newspaper page. Yes,
This
well spotted.
marks a pivotal moment in Silkworm's history, the day the silver snake was discovered. It also shows the two women who found it. Felicia Stonetop, that's her on the left, and Sylvia Seafoam on the right.
Hang on. We saw a statue about this in the town square, but on the statue, the serpent was shown being wrestled by a male fisherman.
Yes, well, that's history for you.
Yeah, she's got a point. Okay. As promised, we are gonna go right into the Wheel of Struggle. I am just gonna quickly autosave and quit to the main menu. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me today. There will be more of this soon. Next time we play, we will meet the rest of the cast and hopefully progress into Chapter 2. But having a quarter of it done in the first stream is okay by me. Let's get the raid set up for... the wheel. That is not a slash. That's a slash. There we go. What? Did I type it wrong? Doesn't look like I did. There we go. I don't know what happened there. Very strange. So today it is Balatro Bingo, and Yosh, who was in here earlier, Yoshi, is one of the racers. And this will be their second ever race on the wheel. So please do go and give them some support. I'm not commentating this one, obviously, otherwise we would have ended the stream a lot earlier than we have. But I have been doing a lot of commentary for the Wheel of Struggle. I've also done some trading card art for them, and I'm doing more trading card art for them. It's a wonderful community. I absolutely adore them. So please do give them a follow. Support the raids, support the racers, and support the community as a whole by giving them a follow as well. Please, it costs nothing, and it is such a great challenge run community. Anyway, I will be back potentially tomorrow, definitely next weekend at some point, as long as I'm not too busy with races. But I'll let you all know in the Discord. Until I do see you next, I want you lovely folks to take care of yourselves, take care of each other, wash your scurvy hands, and have a wonderful rest of your weekend.